Greetings, everyone! Professor Prinny. Oh, hello. What the? Okay, don't know what happened there, but yeah, greetings everyone, Professor Prinny here, and today I'm here to play more of The Legend of Heroes Trails Through Daybreak. Last time we started the intermission chapter, finding out our next destination is the hot springs town of Longlai, where there seems to be some sort of conflict brewing. Although, not so much a conflict, but some sort of faction rising from the shadows, and there was a Jaeger Corps that was doing some reconnaissance on this new faction that's about to come out, and honestly, that's as far as we know for now, and we don't really get to there until much later. But yeah, after all that, we've got a new day. We had a new day in Edith, this time for Quatre's orientation around Edith. So we go ahead and do that, starting off by doing the virtual combat simulator by this time fighting the Tyrant and Verathragna this time. Yeah, this time without the Grendel, of course. And then, of course, we get to work, doing our patrol. We end up meeting quite a good chunk of NPCs to this time around. We met Marielle at the what was it? The bathhouse. And it seems like she was just enjoying herself there because Dingo left her. But at the very least, he recommended her to try out the bathhouse while she was in Old Town. And yeah, we let her know that, yeah, this is where we live. And all that jazz. Well, actually, is the mic on? Oh, yes, it is. Good. I was worried there for a moment that the mic was not on any of my things. Alright, so yeah, we met Marielle. We went into the hot springs. Turns out Quatre isn't too fond about having a bath with the other guys at the same time, so he ends up having his own private room to bathe in. And then we continue on. We meet the church duo we met back at the Blacklight district that came with Kilika a chapter or two ago. No, it was last chapter, wasn't it? Yeah, it was last chapter. Yeah, they still have quite the opinion of Van, quite the strong opinion on Van from the get-go, and turns out they do have a mutual acquaintance in a certain spiky-haired priest. And honestly, with their affiliations and the amount that the duo have mentioned, especially the fact that the girl is apparently beaten their commander of sorts, makes me think that these two are part of the Dominion, although that is neither not confirmed in any way, shape, or form. Although, considering the fact that the girl even had some wins on the commander, Ein, which is her name, by the way, which is the commander's name, if you've played, which you'll know if you've played Sky 3rd, at least. And honestly, I'm surprised Ein actually has some losses under her belt, to be fair. Because apparently she's at least one of the strongest people on the continent, for sure. And yeah, so I also assume that those two have their own stigmas, but which numbered dominions they are, I have no idea. Then we go for a bit of shopping spree, because it's a new chapter. There's the rooftop for the Western department store opened up, so there were a few food stalls there to get some food from. And then we check out the Buzz Raider gossip, because another part of the intro for the chapter was Maxim taking Judith out for a ride. Well, Judith asked Maxim out because she's trying to investigate if he has any ties with Almata, but we'll get to that later on when we come to the mandatory request for the day. But yeah, there was the paparazzi just hanging around there in the car park when they're about to get into Maxim's car. They manage to they encounter the duo, and then yeah, spread the gossip that Maxim might have seduced Judith because of, especially with his reputation of flings with many ladies and all that jazz. Of course, our group doesn't believe in it once we have a read of the gossip article that was put out there. But it is some good, as Van said, it's some good information to know just in case there might be some truth to it. But anyways, that's all it is, gossip, until we encounter the subjects in question to see if it's true or not ourselves. But anyways, we do our requests. We do a monster killing request for the Bracer Guild. That was easy, that was quick. And we try and help this guy sort out his Orbital Net fraud problem, which apparently he's been paying some money to some random schmoes who said that they have details on his internet activities, and yeah, the client admits to us that he's been looking at various swimsuit models, etc., etc. Worst of all, on a work device. So he's trying to he's hoping that we can figure things out and see if we can, well, deal with his problem. Although, knowing how deep he is into the scam, Van knows that he can't use the ignore him strategy. So we try and triangulate where the messenger, the scammer, could be. We find them in the Riverside District, find out they're only grunts, and that the guy named Clements hired him to pull off this crap on behalf of whatever company, well, Clement is working for. This Clement guy is working for. So yeah, and we resolved this issue in the end by pretty much erasing our client's internet history, basically, and basically giving him a fresh new account to work with. Although we haven't completely erased the traces because of whatever shady company has gotten their hands on our client's data. But it's better than nothing, to say the least. Once all that's done, we see a new movie that's popped up, Gloria, Dawn of the Revolution, which just showed a bit of Calvard's revolution. It's mostly a history film, to be fair. Pretty good all around, and it starred Nina, so which honestly I quite surprised me a bit, but yeah, it's a different movie featuring Nina. We then go through a few connections, one for Aaron regarding some disappointment Yumé had with Van for forgetting to buy some snacks for her while they were in Basel. And Aaron comes in to save the day, making him some sweets of his own. Then we do a connection with Quatre, who we are buying some Orbital Net supplies to upgrade, well, Arkride Solutions equipment. And as we're doing that, the big screen at the Orbital Cafe Iota undergoes a bit of a blackout. Quatre tries to find the solution, can't find it, but Van is able to come up with an idea, and that ends up solving the issue for everyone involved. Then we also get to have a connection with Sarah and Shahina, surprisingly, who have come back from Crossbell and are doing a performance at the Treon Tower. Although that connection actually involves pretty much the entirety of Arkride Solutions, just showing them around, having a good time with the two. And yeah, turns out that they've had so much fun with us that they're gonna be late to their performance at Treon Tower. So Van offers to drive them onwards, but there's a bit of a traffic jam in the route that they were taking, so Van takes quite the detour through an abandoned rail track, and eventually they make it on time to Treon Tower so the two can have their performance. After that, we have an unexpected client in the form... Yeah, this is the mandatory request for the day, which is a request from Maxim Lugan, of all people, who's asking us to help him find the location of his ex from many years ago that apparently he has a... that's apparently living with their child somewhere out there. And I forgot the specific details, but but I think Maxim's requesting us mainly because of the Buzz Raider gossip that occurred basically at the start of the chapter. And so we take on the request of after hearing his story out, where he's been looking for his ex for the last 4 years or so, which is why he's been traveling around. He hasn't really been looking for a fling at all. And he doesn't want to give the name of the person at all, which is quite suspicious from a writing perspective, but it'll make things way too easy for the group if he did give it. And I pretty much realized quickly who the person he's looking for once we head on out towards Dirk Memorial Park to dig up a time capsule that the two had buried there. Because that time capsule has the only photo of the two, of Maxim and his ex, yeah. So, yeah, I pretty much realized quickly that it's Paulette, because she's the only character we're aware of that matches Maxim's description thus far. So we go to Dirk Memorial Park. We get to explore a new section of the park that's been closed off for the last few years, the forest section. As we go through all of that, Maxim reminisces about his time with his ex, and it really not only annoyed me, but it also annoyed the entirety of Arkride Solutions, and they just wished he'd shut up. But yeah, eventually we get to the location of where the time capsule should be, and encounter the boss of the area, Giant Spider. We beat it up pretty quickly by bombarding it with so many S-crafts it didn't stand a chance at all. And then after that, quite surprisingly, we have an early Grendel battle. Although this time, because everyone wants to know the specific conditions of how to activate the Grendel, Quatre starts recording their session, and they have Van solo the boss for a bit, just so he can be in as much danger as possible so that Mare will pop out. And indeed she does. She pops out. She's pretty much okay with us recording, but she does warn that if we do learn how to activate the Grendel at will, that using it too much will cause some problems, although we don't know what those problems are, because whatever Mare said got pretty much censored for whatever reason. So yeah, we have an early Grendel battle, this time beating up the spider. Of course, as you'd expect, it was easily beaten up. And in exchange for Maxim's silence, basically Arkride Solutions is there was something that Arkride Solutions just weren't going to say about Maxim's situation, so they're pretty much even on that front. So after all that, Maxim digs up the time capsule on his own, and before they even get to the photo, they see the names on the time capsule of Maxim x someone else, and immediately the entire group is gobsmacked by who they were looking for. And this is someone that everyone at Arkride Solutions knows. So we go back into Edith, because that's the location of where Maxim's ex is, and we go all the way to Montmartre Bistro, because the person we've been looking for all this time was Paulette. I realized that so early on. I was like, oh my god. There's like that's quite the connection they have there. And yeah, well, we're just outside Montmartre, and Maxim only sees, well, his child, basically, Yumé. And it's not until a bit after that Paulette comes home from shopping and notices the group. And she pretty much plays coy for a bit about who Maxim could be. And just says that anyone and everyone is welcome to eat at Montmartre. And Maxim just doesn't know what to do, and he just says, okay, thank you. So yeah, so everyone enjoys a bit of dinner for the night. Maxim stays for a bit longer than everyone else, and yeah, he's got a long road of redemption ahead of him. Right there and then. So yeah, while Maxim's enjoying his meal, the rest of Arkride Solutions returns back to the office to discuss the Grendel's activation requirements, about Van needing to be in danger, Angès needing to be nearby with the Genesis, etc, etc. Although they're also curious about the warning that Mayor gave, but for now we don't have much information to go about. But after that, we get a call from Arshan about a thank you package that various high-ranking officials are giving the group based on, well, the stuff they've done the last few chapters. So we've got an all-expenses-paid trip to the hot springs town of Longlai. And once we go through all that, we have our tickets. Van goes out for the nighttime patrol. He asks about Paulette's plans and how she's planning to handle the situation, and go through the very difficult conversation she'll have to go through with her father and, well, Yumé, because this is a very delicate. Because it's a very delicate topic for a child to be handling. Although overall, I think Yumé would be able to handle the news pretty well, because honestly, Yumé seems to like Maxim quite a bit, at least teasingly. Yeah, we go out and about. We find Marielle and Dingo, with Marielle being really, really drunk, and Dingo says a bunch of stuff, which makes it sound like he's about to die with whatever he's investigating. Hopefully he doesn't. Hopefully he doesn't. Because that's going to make a lot of people sad, including me. We also head out some more. Find an odd drinking duo, namely Jin and Inspector Dazwani, who are just shooting the breeze just a bit. And nearby is also Maxim, who seems to be a little depressed about his situation, and he's probably dreading the mountain he has to climb to get back into Paulette's good graces. But honestly, I'm rooting for the guy, despite the apprehensions that I have. Later on, we watch the director's cut for Golden Blood, and yep, it's very R17 material, for sure. And then we do a connection with Dazwani himself, who's looking for a gift for his daughter a limited edition doll that we had to go into the Blacklight district to get. And yeah, we help out Daswani that way. Daswani makes up with their child because he missed her birthday, and all's hunky-dory between them. We then have a connection with Risette to test out a new simulation feature, which recreates certain venues that whatever Zypher is connected has been to. So we connect with Van's Zypher and we get basically a simulation of Krail Village from when we were there. Same with Longports at the Eastern Quarter. And Risette gets to enjoy seeing these new places for herself. And then we go for the main request for the evening, called Without You, where we have to help this idol girl who's looking for her partner, who's not showed up in time for their street performance. And turns out that this girl we're looking for, Lelua, has been helping this old lady out at the behest of a certain man named Clement, which, yeah, as you may remember, was also involved in the OrbitalNet scam from the morning. So as we do the investigation, we encounter Judith along the way, who's running from some paparazzi. And we eventually tell her that Maxim's all clean in regards to Almata, and Judith is quite disappointed by that. Elaine then appears nearby and notices Judith too. And, well, Judith just runs off because I think the paparazzi was getting close, wasn't it? Something like that. And anyways, turns out, as we're talking with Elaine, that she's kind of investigating the same direction as we are currently. Although she's looking for Clement specifically and not undergoing the same request as we are. But yeah, we're heading the same direction anyway. Eventually, we do find where Lelua had disappeared off to, and apparently she got dragged off into the Blacklight district, as we were told by the elderly lady Lelua was looking after. And so we head down there, we find her, we take out Clement and his goons, and yeah, pretty much everything's solved there. Although turns out Clement had ties to Almata, which oh, makes sense with how which helps reinforce just where Almata's been getting all their funds up to this point. Anyways, after all that, Van has a few drinks with Elaine, talking about their past, kind of closing the distance between the two of them. And it goes pretty well, honestly. Glad the two enjoyed themselves, and yeah, hopefully it seems like they're more willing to work with each other. Yeah, at least Van's more willing to work with Elaine in the future. But if that's not going to be happening anytime soon, as we've got a trip to Longlai to handle. So it gets to the morning. Turns out we're taking Yumé with us for the time being, which helps Paulette have a time alone with her father to discuss what she plans to do with Maxim. And yeah, we head out on the road, enjoying a few pit stops because Yume's with us, so she'd need a break every now and again. And as we're going along, we get a call from Nina, where apparently Judith has gone missing, and unfortunately we're on our way to Longlai, so we can't really handle her request immediately. But Van says that we'll check it out once we head back to Edith. And so eventually we arrive in Longlai, everyone's enjoying the site, everyone's enjoying the food, we arrive at our 5-star hotel, of course way better than where we've been staying in the last few areas we've explored in the last few chapters. And here we are, finally. How long have I been talking about this? A good 20 minutes. That's, honestly, I think that's the best recap I've done up to this point for any of the streams I've done. Am I recording on the main on the 60 FPS instance? Yes, I am. Cool. Right, so... let's start our trip around Longlai. We'll be hang out with Yumé and Risette for this time, because I've chosen these two once this session started. So we've got quite a few... good many places to visit, as well as good many shops. Probably should be starting with the ones inside the hotel itself. Hello. Hang on. Okay, no, that's just resting. Okay, never mind. And what about the shop here?
Do you
yes,
need something?
Yes, please. Give me the foods. Thank you very much.
Please come again.
We'll use the kitchen after we learn the shrimp soup recipe.
Do you need something? Please come again.
And who's cooking this one? It's Angès.
I'll give it a try. I put my heart into it.
Right, thank you very much, Angès. Right, so outside we go. Yeah, I'll try and check out the shops first before we go to any of these mandatory spots. Right, thank you for the matcha ice cream. And what do you have, sir? A hot springs egg and the black mantou.
Come again.
Let's see, okay. Across the bridge and one to the right.
Eyes up, Yums. Don't fall in.
You there. Let me talk to you for a minute. Looking is always free, you know. Come back for more.
Okay, there's plenty of food to buy here at
Welcome.
Longlai.
I almost forgot. I gotta find a souvenir for Mommy.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll find a good one for you, Yumé. Right, what do they have here? Magic droplets sold out.
Take as long as you need.
Any items? Okay, a few gifts. An indigo fan for Risette and a tortoiseshell hairpin for
I'll
Feri.
be waiting for you. Take as long as you need.
How about equipment? Okay, okay, there's new weapons here. Strange that these weren't available in Edith, but sure, whatever. Okay, so Risette needs an upgrade, for sure. Who else needs an upgrade? Aaron doesn't. Feri... Okay, yes, she does. Let's see, Angès... no, I think we can hold off another chapter for Angès. And, Quatre we've only just gotten, so no, we don't need to upgrade there. Alright, let me buy this Proverbs of the Void, and... we'll sell all the Sepith masks we have too, because all my mirrors just disappeared just like that.
I'll be waiting for you. Take as long as you need.
Let's see, can I trade for anything now? Any fancy accessories? We could go platinum coin. Okay, we're missing a coin for the platinum coin. Missing hunting cap. Oh, jeez, I missed a proverb. Oh, crud. Oh, dang. Could have got myself a good accessory. And I've missed the Moshi strap? Really? I thought I've bought one before. Huh. Okay, looks like I've missed a good few early accessories, although there's a few which I can still get, I think. Hopefully I haven't missed those just yet. Okay, and there's no chance of me getting this Grand Rose Bouquet. It looks like I've missed quite a lot of Rose named equipments, unfortunately.
I'll be waiting for you.
Alright, there's another shop upstairs.
Oh, perfect timing. I'm proud of all my wares. It's been a pleasure.
Alright, just more food. Thank you very much. And there's one more at the west side.
Anything like it.
There's something elegant about a willow swaying gently with the wind.
Trust me, there's plenty more where that came from in Longlai.
No need to be shy now.
Oh, geez, this guy's got a lot of subparts. What the heck? I assume some of these are like old ones or something? Okay, yeah, some of these are old parts, yeah. Okay, I don't really need any of these right now, so, well, we'll just have to remember this guy just in case. And, okay, now we can get a start on these exclamation marks. Alright, so what do we have here first? The hands-on workshop.
Do you have any
let's check
preferences?
the shop first. Give me that Wisteria tea set, please.
Thanks for coming in.
And, what do we have? We're a hands-on shop. We love helping our visitors enjoy making things. If this is your first time doing this sort of thing, I recommend making a wind chime. How about you and your friends give it a try? A hands-on workshop, huh? Not something you get to do much, so that could be fun. Spend free time. Oh, wow. Free time. Okay, wow. We're doing this like a Cold Steel game, huh? Well, sure thing. Actually, wait, hang on. How many exclamation marks do we have here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... We have 6. And we have got 8 to spend. Alright, sure. We're spending 1 here anyway. Are we gonna make the little ringlings? Wow, I really want to try. I've heard rumors of this. What an elegant decoration. I would be very much love to hear how a chime made by my own hand would sound. Oh wow, they even get to blow the glass? Oh, sweet! Vanden's company, with instruction from Tsurugi, took to making wind chimes like ducks to water, being careful all the while. Finally, they finished by painting their wind chimes as they wished. Damn, they painted them beautifully. That'll do it. Not bad at all if I do must so say myself. I suppose just having precise data on hand doesn't cut it. I thought I would end up with a better result. But hey, you had fun. The vibes are the most important part of this. Look at mine. Did I do a good job? You bet. Why, it's hard to believe a kid made this. You did great, Yums. After showing each other their wind chimes, they secured them in gift boxes so they can be given as souvenirs. Okay, we can hang out here again. Wait, does that mean I could switch who we're hanging out with? Okay, Catra's here, but let's enjoy everything here with the 2 I've chosen. This little pond is one of Longlai's hot springs. We use this space to make one of the famous treats of the spring towns, hot spring eggs. Boiling some eggs in the hot springs could be nice. I wouldn't mind a snack. I've heard of hot spring eggs, but I have never made one myself. But as they say, everything is worth a try once. I would be glad to have the experience. Oh, I'm good at boiled eggs. Mommy taught me how to make them. I bet I could make a real gourmet hot springs egg. Oh, so they're steaming it. Okay, I see. Van and his company were given a simple explanation by the staff. They then took to boiling their eggs, each of them cooking them in a different heat for differing times as they saw fit. Man, I used to make these a lot when I trained here. Good to see I still got it. Now, if you want these to taste real good, you put some syrup on them. That's a flavor to die for. They came out a touch undercooked. This is more difficult than it seems. Yeah, hot springs eggs cooking is about experience and intuition. Normal skills need not apply, you know. I see what you mean, but it was still very fun. Before I do it again, I should get my thermographic sensor upgraded. Think we can leave crazy super tech at home.
more mine, Van. I bet they're really yummy.
Yeah, they sure are real good. Looks like you've inherited Victor's skills some, huh?
Yep, I'm pretty good. I can make breakfast for you sometime if you'd like, Van.
Oh yeah? Looking forward to it. And so they had a pleasant time sharing their hot springs eggs with each other. Man, it'd be nice if I had the full party to explore with like this. Ah, because this is so good. This is so enjoyable. What the? It's so chill and relaxing. But yeah, I assume you can switch who... Yeah, I'm genuinely assuming that you could switch whoever we're hanging out with. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense that there's only 6 activities and we have 8 points to spend. Fishing is something one can attain mastery of too. To become one with the mountains, to read the flow of the rivers. What's with this gold guy? Guess he's a fisherman? You there, sir. You seem interested in fishing. No need to restrain yourself. Come, free yourself and embrace fishing with me. Actually, speaking of fishing, there's been no fishing in this game at all. Wow, okay. Breaking the trend there of fishing minigames. Looks like Van's not a fishing master compared to the previous protagonists. I am Kukai, a master of fishing in the East. I'm holding a bit of a fishing competition. I hope to convey the true mystery of fishing to the people of this land while I am here. Oh yeah? Well, this is the season for a dragon trout, and so I chose to make the most of it while the time was on us. Of course, no early registration required. Competition is both the joy and the source of self-improvement in fishing. As I recall, that's a common fish around Longlai. Didn't plan on the fishing trip, but it's a valid tack. A fishing competition we just happened to be in time for. What a curious form of serendipity. Oh wow, fishing! I've never done this before. Just watch. I'm gonna fish up dinner tonight. No, Yumé. You get to watch this time. Don't want you slipping into the river, especially in this season. Don't worry, I'll catch a big fish for the both of us, so you're on my team. Got it? Oh, okay. You go get the fish, Van. So Van and company joined the fishing competition just to enjoy the fishing. Though they did compare the fish they managed to catch. It'd be nice if there was like just a small minigame just for this part, you know? Just for old time's sake. Oh well.
Hey.
A bit of player participation in these bits of relaxation would be nice, but oh well. That's a pretty big one. Wow, Van, that's great. Bet you couldn't do it without me helping, huh? You know it, Yums. Would have been hopeless without you. Oh my, that is a very impressive dragon trout. I didn't think you had it in you to pull one that big. You're quite skilled. Have you considered taking up the rod professionally? Nah, I'm good. I only fish as a hobby sometimes. And yet we don't have a fishing notebook this time around. Still, it's a good hobby to have.
Oh,
Well, hell, you got a pretty big one too, huh? Indeed. I attempted to fish in a fitting manner suggested by the aggregate data reported of the area. With that said, the sensation of the fish tugging at the moment it lands on the hook is as thrilling an experience as I'd heard. Good to hear you liked it. Just don't go turning into a hardcore fishmonger on me, yeah? And so they spent a bit more time wetting their lines, enjoying this peaceful moment's fishing. Alright, there's like 2 more activities we haven't seen yet. 2 or 3. Let's see, is there fast travel here? Yes, there is. Okay, good to know. But yeah, let's walk around first. Let's see what's back up here. Man, I would love to walk in a place like this. I'm loving the architecture around here. It's so nice and rustic. Alright, so what's in this building? Oh, this is the church. I see. Okay, I guess we could do a bit of Sunday schooling here. Our temple has a unique service you might not find in other regions. Eastern tea is free for visitors. Preparing tea and providing it to your guests is a ritual with many meanings far to the east. Oh, a bit of a tea ceremony, I see. If you have the time, would you like to experience some Longlai tea made with local tea leaves and local water? Well, couldn't hurt to do things the Longlai way. Oh my, afternoon tea is it? I'd rather have some juice, but okay, I'll try to drink it. Having accepted, Van and company marveled at Izumi's tea artistry. And once the tea was served, they took to drinking it. Oh, and some snacks to go with it? Dang. Ah. Man, it's been forever since I had Longlai tea. It's just seeping into me. It's stuff like this that makes you see how tea culture became so important for things like welcoming guests, and even mental training. The flavor is warm and gentle, one that seeps into the drinker. It feels as if it is spreading into the very depths of my senses. I hadn't considered it before now, but I haven't had the time for relaxing tea like this in a long while. Yeah, you work hard, which is good all on its own, but it also means you deserve all the rest you can get. The tea's kinda bitter, but the more I drink it, the more I like it. I know Grandpa drinks tea sometimes, so it must be good. Huh, it takes a pretty smart cookie to be able to appreciate tea, Yums. Nah, I could go for some tea myself, but I've already made some coffee already, so that's what I'm enjoying tonight. And so Van and company spent a relaxing time enjoying and talking over tea. Alright, so what are these other two activities we have? And this guy's looking a little suspicious. I love the lovely mountains, the feel of the hot springs, all that of course, but for me, traveling is much more about the nose knowing. I'm not sure I can express it, it's the sense of the air that really makes you realize you're in a different place. It's the moments when you get off the train or when you wake up in your lodging, embraced by a scent unlike anything you get at home. For me, those scents really affect my impressions of the places I travelled. Okay, so not suspicious at all, they're just a regular tourist, fair enough. Alright, so what's down here near Angès? Wow, it's still in a lot better shape than I expected. Mr. Arkride, is something amiss? What's over there? Oh, nah, it's nothing. No reason to bring a bunch of people over. I'll go there later on my own. Ah, I see. Okay, a place we need to go another time. Sure thing. Hang on. So there's 5 activities. Fair enough. So what's this one? Oh, some fortune telling? Today, the air of the mountains flows clean and pure. This clarity would let me read your fortune, if you would but lend me your palm. Palm reading, huh? Not that I believe in it, but they might get a kick out of it. Huh? Fortune telling? What's that? So the nice lady's gonna look at my palms to see the future? That sounds fun. I wanna try. Wait, your hands. Oh, I doubt it will be a problem. My hands are recreated in quite precise detail. If anything, it should be interesting to see what results these hands give. Okay then? I guess she doesn't really think about it? Yeah, if some of you guys have forgotten already, Risette's an android, basically.
Let me see. Oh, your hand shows what we call the cross line. This is a difficult one. All I can say is... What's up, ma'am? The cross line can mean a few things. It can be the cross of secrets, the mark of one who possesses abnormal powers or incredible luck. I think in Van's case it's leaning more to the abnormal powers side of things. It may also be the cross of the sun, speaking to artistic talent or yet more meanings. It all depends on what parts show most strongly. Your cross line. It is odd, for it lies near many signs, yet fades at the last moment, becoming none and taking a strange middle ground. Not sure what that's all about, but thanks, I guess? Food for thought. Probably relating to Van's potential alignments, I guess. Miss, your hands have a strong work line. This line doesn't speak of your success or failures in your profession, but instead tells of how your work has changed your life. I see that your efforts in work will be the key to your future. Oh my, you're quite insightful. It is certainly true that my life has been changed by my work, in many, many ways. However, I remain the person I have always been. I cannot say if I will always be so in the future, though. Okay, so this lady is pretty damn accurate, for sure. Although, to be fair, pretty much every fortune teller we've encountered in the Trails games have been, well, this accurate. Dear child, for such a young girl, you have a powerful marriage line on you. Whoa, okay. Yumé has a good future ahead of her, jeez. And it's far clearer than everyone else's. It won't be soon, of course, but I can see you will be blessed with a wonderful husband and a happy family. Yay, that sounds like a happy fortune for the next lady of the bistro. Sure, if Victor, that lunkhead, ever lets you get married. Oh, Van, that's actually a good point. Can't forget how overprotective Victor is. Okay, we're definitely coming back to this lady with two other guys. Afterwards, they had a great time sharing their results with each other. Okay, so how do we switch around? Okay, Feri, you're here. Sure, we'll see if we can take you with us. I had some back at Longport too, but the flavor and style of the ones here is super different. It's weird, I think, that I know enough about Republic food now to talk about like a fancy gourmand. This is all thanks to getting to hang out with you, Van. True, didn't quite mean to take you on the grand tour, but it did end up that way, like with this trip. For sure, with the Kruger, I would have never traveled just for vacation. Anywhere I went was for work. So I'll travel and tour all over and go back to tell my family about stuff.
Very well.
Okay, is it not possible to switch party members around for this trip? Okay, what if we go back to the inn? Will that work?
Hello.
Okay, no. Seems like we don't have much of a choice, unfortunately. Alright, so we just have to burn the rest of the activity points with who we've brought with us. And also, we should also take the time to talk to our group. Oh, okay, we can. We can do this activity with other people. Oh, sweet. Is it a random choice, or... Van, you didn't tell me how to... switch. Really? Is that... Okay, Feri, please join us? No? Yes? No? Okay. Oh, wait. Maybe if we go back to the computer. Okay, okay. This is how we do it. Okay, great. Well, I've wasted a point. Oh, well. So we're taking Angès, and sure, we'll take Feri. Right, so let's see what fortune these two have.
Leaves. They're so pretty.
That they are. This is around peak time for autumn foliage, so they look extra nice.
Alright, so we'll check these two fortunes, and then we can also check Quatre and Aaron's fortunes. A palm reading feels a little embarrassing. I have a lot of questions about the future though, so, well, why not? The clan does fortune telling by reading flames. I guess this is different? I'm kinda curious now. I'd love to have my palms read. So what will we hear about Angès? Is it going to be her love life or something else? Young lady, your hands show the destiny line. This line speaks of your luck for weal or woe. Its direction and branches have many meanings, but it is easy to mark when you will meet your destiny with it. What I can see is that very soon you will have an encounter that will alter your life forever. That makes sense, I suppose. That makes sense. I suppose I do stand at a turning point right now. Thanks to all the people I've met recently, I've overcome many trials too. I think I chose to believe that suggests a positive direction for my future. Okay, so Angès hasn't had a life-changing meeting yet? Oh, okay. Who will this person be, I wonder? Child, your hands clearly show the growth line. Clearly, you are someone who spares no effort in everything you do. The growth line. It is a curious one, for I have heard it can shift even the destiny line at times. Should your growth bear fruit, it will likely open a grand future for you. Okay, long story short, Feri could help influence Angès's future a bit. But really? Does that mean I'll be as good as my brother someday? Well then, I'd better work even harder to become a true warrior worthy of the name. Alright, there we go. And now let's go grab Quatre and Aaron. Let's see. Entrance brings us all the way up here. Okay, no, don't do that. Okay, what about the boutique? Is this closer to the fortune-telling store?
I should probably find a souvenir for Essie.
Okay, yes, it is.
But what to get her?
Okay, what fortune do these two boys have? I doubt whatever she's going to say has any scientific basis. But you don't meet a fortune teller every day, so it wouldn't hurt to see what she says in my future. Man, fortune telling! Back in Longport, there was this lady who used a crystal ball and some other stuff. I don't give a shit about knowing my future or whatever, but it might be cool to talk about after. Young man. Your hand showed the rebellion line. Well, that's the most fitting line we've heard thus far. That in itself is not a bad thing.
It shows you are one who holds strong to your own principles. You rebel against that which you cannot accept. It is a symbol of those who would force their will upon the world, rather than simply accept the status quo. Huh, you're actually the real thing. Looks like I've got official approval from my hands to keep doing whatever the hell I want. Oh, please no, Aaron does need some restraint sometimes. Young lad? No, young man? Okay, okay, the game's just really flip-floppy about whether Quatre is a guy or a girl. But honestly, we'll like I said before, we'll probably find out eventually. Your hands have a clear intelligence line drawn on them. As you might think, it speaks to the clarity of your mind. Its branches in turn show the many talents that might bloom within you. Your intelligence line is long and has many branches. No doubt you will see great success in your academic pursuits. I'm not quite sure what to make of that confusion at the start. Thank you regardless, ma'am. I'll take your comment as an encouragement to study. Afterwards, they had a great time sharing their results, yada yada, and there's the main story continuation. Huh? Looks like it's from one of my assistants.
Hello, Mr. Arkride. Do you have a moment?
Yeah, of course. Everything alright? Yes, I'm fine, though I did find something rather peculiar, and I thought it best to report. There is a 4SPG on the bulletin board in front of the station. Wait, what? How long do you think it's been up there? I suspect it was put up sometime today. Shall we ignore it? We aren't here to work. Nah, I say we look into it. I'll be right there. I'll have to let the others know too. Great! Cool! We have a 4SPG to handle here. Well, it's our holiday, so honestly, we've got the potential to decline it anyway. But knowing this group, we'll probably be taking it. I wonder if word got out around the town that we're here. Or maybe one of the 3 people who sent us the tickets arranged for this? Someone famous from Yumé, Elsame's Crown Prince, and Professor Hamilton, right? At the very least, I can't imagine Professor Hamilton would do this without saying something. The other 2 don't seem like people who would take such a roundabout approach either. Yeah, especially, what is it? Sharid, because every time we've got a request from him, he was always up front and told us personally. What are you talking about? Work? Sorry for excluding you, Yumé. What does the note say? Sounds like one of the residents has got a problem they need help with. They say it's not something they can ask the guild or the police about either. Well, good thing we're here to help then. They want to meet under the maple tree in front of the Hekizaru Inn of all places too.
So they're the people he mentioned. My sisters brought them up too, but I'm not sure they're worth trusting.
Is this Cedric? Well, we won't know until we see his face.
Sit back and see what they're about for now.
No, this could... Oh no, this is a bracer, is it?
And if they come up short, well, out the door they go.
It sounds like Cedric. Oh, hello there. Huh? You're so little. You're even littler than I am. I really didn't think you'd have a child with you. So you did you come because of my note? This right? Yeah. What a relief. There was a rumor about you guys making the rounds yesterday, but I wasn't sure whether to believe it or not. So you're the Spriggan from the capital, right? That's me. What's this about a rumor, though? I don't know where it came from, but I heard it through the tourism bureau. The guys at the station and around the stalls. Word was that some people who help with things the police and guild won't touch were going to be staying here. I don't think anyone else actually believed it though. Can't say I blame them. I wonder where it originated from. It couldn't have come from the guild. So why did you believe it? I don't know if I'd call it believing as much as I was just out of other options. Can I tell you more about what I want help with then? Sure, I can't promise we can help, but we're happy to hear you out. So, one of the visitors to the springs went to a waterfall and that was meant to be closed off, huh? Yeah, she came to Longlai 3 days ago. She asked if I knew anywhere that was good for forgetting your worldly woes. Oh, that sounds ominous. This is probably a lady we'll have to rescue. Without really thinking, I mentioned the Longlai Pubu. What does Pubu mean? It means waterfall, so Longlai Falls pretty much. That some kind of tourist destination then? Yeah, it's a real sight to see too, with a huge white waterfall raining down from far above you. Plenty of people come here to see it, so there are usually tours around the spot. But 4 days ago, a big tree fell across the path to the falls. We're getting someone to remove it right now, but until then, it's stuck there. I see. Do you have any idea why she might have gone over to the falls anyway? I really don't. I mentioned the tree, and that there were some monsters in the area, but she just shrugged it off. She just mumbled about something to herself about them not being a big deal. Okay, so this is at least a lady that can handle themselves, or maybe someone far up their own ass. Usually braces join the tours to keep people safe. You're not supposed to go on your own. I tried to make it clear to her that she really shouldn't go near it, and she said she wouldn't, but you think she was planning the whole time, and just wanted you off her case? Basically, yeah. I haven't seen her anywhere around town today, even though she's supposed to still be here. Still, everything you've said so far makes this sound like the perfect job for us in particular. Did you have any specific reason for not bringing it to the police or guild? Well, see, she's staying at the Hekizanro Inn like you guys. But it seems like she doesn't want anyone to know she's here, or even who she is. Still, I worked out her identity pretty fast, but then she asked me to keep it a secret. So because of that, I don't really want to make a big scene out of this. I think asking them would do the opposite. Huh? This all sounds strangely familiar. Okay, if Anya says that, is there someone we know who could fit this sort of modus operandi? Let's see. Who wants to keep their identity a secret? Actually, there is one person yesterday we encountered that kind of fits this MO right now. And that's, it also lines up with a certain call we got when we were traveling here to Longlai, so if I had to guess, it's probably Judith. Although what the heck Judith would be doing here in Longlai, I have no freaking clue. That's the only thing that doesn't line up exactly. Yeah. Heh, now that's a funny coincidence. Okay, got it. So you just want us to go find her and bring her back, right? You got enough to pay us, by the way. The guild might work for free sometimes, but we don't. Of course. She gave me a good amount when I showed her around on her first day here, so I can definitely pay you. You charge 1,000 mirror an hour, right? How did even our hourly rate get out? But yeah, that and any necessary expenses. That said, this job's about bringing someone home safe, so assuming she's still alive, you could always ask her to pony up. It might not be who we think it is, but we'll find out either way. I'm so glad you're willing to help. The exits that lead to the falls is over there. Oh, just right next to the inn. Sweet. Just follow the path and you'll eventually get there. I can't see you getting lost, but do you want me to come with you just in case? Nah, I'm sure we'll be fine. Stay here where it's safe. That goes for Yumé too, of course. Uh-huh. Are you going somewhere? Just on a dangerous picnic. Stay here with him, okay? And I think someone else should stay here so you can contact us if anything happens. Perhaps Miss Claudel or Mr. Salesian would be an appropriate choice then? We can work on gathering information from the Orbal network while we're here. That's true. We could also see if the police and guild know anything that could help us. That all sounds good to me. I've got Theo and Zeros too, though, so I think I could be a big help in the search if need be. Then we should head out soon as we're ready. Right! You're staying here. All of Arkride Solutions members are assembled once more. Choose either Angès, Risette, or Quatre to leave behind in Longlai before stepping out onto the mountain path. Okay, so I assume we'd have to do it, like so? Just put them in the... at the bottom. Hang on, I should save too. Let's see, there isn't a shop I missed, right? We've gone to the two down here. That one on the far left of the main path is the sub-parts shop. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've been around all the stores, although it couldn't hurt to double check. Hang on.
Don't be shy. Take a little of beeper today. Thanks a bunch.
Do you have any preferences? Thanks for coming in.
Okay, yeah, we've done these two.
Hello there. Come again.
Yeah, we've done this one. And the fortune-telling shop, was that one? Okay, no, it wasn't. And I'm pretty sure I've been through all three shops at the top, so we're all good. Okay, we're going to leave behind... we'll leave behind Quatre. A woman who is secretly staying in Longlai and is desperate to keep her presence on the down low. It's Judith, isn't it? Yep, probs. Based on what the kid was saying, I can't think of any other possibility. Okay, looks like I was right on the money. Although we still won't know until we meet up with the who we're looking for. So the Queen of Haughtiness is embarking on some soul-searching journey. Ha! That's rich. Oh, this is my chance to scare the piss out of her. I'm gonna jump Her Highness when she least expects it. Please don't. Anyway, didn't that kid says there's a tree blocking the road? Yes, but I doubt it would pose an obstacle for her. She is more than capable of getting past it herself. We should check on her just to be certain, though. Okay, now I kind of regret not bringing Quatre along, because this would have been his first reaction to seeing Judith in person. Oh well, I've made my choice.
Energy output and activating skill.
Praise Alicia and the flames.
You did perfect, Feri.
Architect device.
Let's finish the job. They're down. Make it count, Aaron.
Activating skill.
You're open.
Feri, now.
Activating skill.
Too slow.
A chance.
Maximum boost.
All you, Angès. Take this.
Activating skill. Aaron! There we go.
Oh yeah, actually, now that I think about it, I wonder if Quatre and Risette figured out...
Huh? What's with that?
Oh wait, hang on. Well, yeah, figured out how to activate the Grendel for... Well, the activation conditions for the Grendel yet. Because that was a week ago in-game. Is this the tree we're looking for? I believe so. It matches the location we were given. Well, those are claw marks, but I don't think they came from a monster. Nah, that lady is one hell of a monster. She could have hopped over it, but instead she raised that shit to the ground with her bare hands. I think she used a whip too, but that's beside the point. She probably just needed to unload some stress. Well, at least we know she's gone down to the waterfall. Progress. Indeed. Let's head that way now. The sooner we find her, the sooner we ease our client's worries. Right, how far do we have to go? Okay, this is a long, long path. Wow. Longlai really living up to its name.
Hit him fast, Feri.
Activating skill.
Aaron!
Activating skill.
Sucker.
Activating skill.
A chance!
Maximum boost.
Give them your all!
Gotcha.
Give them your all! There!
Nice. That went great.
You're a true professional, Van.
Looks like some
But
good
man,
news.
this area is so nice.
Resistant to art. Physical attacks are more effective.
I see me some nobodies.
Show them what you're really capable of. So many of them. Look out!
Oh gosh, okay, we aggroed way too many enemies there.
There's a shark
This is still
in the
workable
upper
though.
hand. Give them your all. There we go. Perfect chance.
Energy output at maximum.
This'll hurt.
Let's see, can we get them all in Ignis Rampage? Yes, we can.
It's the end of the line. Yeah. You're finished. Ignis. Rampage.
Activating skill. Boost gauge limit broken.
Okay, and Burst Gain does even activate with an S-Craft. Oh my goodness, looping more...
Keep it up.
Okay, that's something we have to set up on Van and Aaron at some point.
Time to go all out. You're open.
You've got this, Angès.
Maximum boost.
Activating drive. There.
All you, Angès. Here goes.
Activating skill. Now.
Nice. That went great.
You kick butt, Van.
Okay, path splits. Going to the left here is the dead end.
Beginning combat. Show them what you're really capable of.
Gotcha.
We're not done yet.
Take this. Too slow. All you, Angès.
Activating skill.
Have some more.
It should be safe for now.
That was nothing to sneeze at, Angès.
Take this now. Let's finish the job.
Boost gauge fully replenished.
Take this.
You gonna get a move on or what?
Be careful. That thing looks mean. There.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Stay calm and work through it. Take this. Take this. You snooze, you lose.
Okay, good start. Let's see. No, Van could just normal attack here, and of course he misses. He always does.
A boost would work here.
Lanes. You're open. A chance.
Maximum boost.
Let's see. Plasma Sphere does not get them. Okay, that one further ahead is just out of range.
All you, Angès.
Activating skill.
A chance. This'll hurt.
It's working. Activating skill.
I'll dice you up. Feri, now.
A chance.
Maximum boost.
Activating drive.
All you, Angès.
Activating skill.
Here goes. Ha! Aaron.
Okay, these
Activating skill.
these creatures dodge quite a bit. Okay.
A chance.
There we go.
All you,
Activating
Angès.
skill.
Have some more. Looks like some good loot.
Oh well, they didn't stand a chance at least. Corundum Ring. 5 Earth. I think someone can make use of that,
What'd you
actually.
expect?
Hang on. Let's
Shifting to
see.
maintenance mode.
What do we have? Is there any setup where Van could use more Earth? No.
Maintenance mode activated.
We could throw it onto Aaron for a bit. Okay, these bamboo stalks are pretty wide individually. Oh my goodness.
Arts work best on this enemy. I'll take it. I'm on right there. Ha! 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 We can win right now.
Combat finished. Gathering data.
I've got this.
Could use a charge attack, you know.
We can win right now.
Won't take long.
Activating skill.
Have some more. Feri, now.
Energy output at maximum.
This'll hurt.
Activating skill.
Give me power.
Activating skill. Boost gauge limit broken.
Okay, it's a shame that you can't really see how much craft points or healing you get from the burst gain. It just
Time to go all out.
it just does the animation, and then you just have to eye how much you got after the fact.
All you,
Okay,
Angès.
from that one shot alone, though, it looks like Feri got 24 craft points back.
Activating skill.
Here's some extra. Aaron,
Activating skill.
there we go.
So it looks like if I do things right, it is possible to potentially get 3
That wasn't half
S-crafts in
bad,
a row. Oh, cool! Finally, accessories that have 100% resistance. Hang on. No, Aaron is our evasion tank-ish.
Targets found.
No, Aaron will keep what he has.
Here goes.
Let's see, do we follow the bridge or do we go below? Looks like we go below.
Arts attacks and dives. Messing battle. Proceed with caution. Don't forget about your side attack.
Take this.
Give them your all.
Gotcha. It's go time.
Now's a good time to
Make
boost.
it count, Aaron. Take that, you ass.
A chance.
Max Maximum boost. Activating drive.
Too slow.
Activating skill.
All you, Angès.
Resistant to art. Hey, physical attacks are more effective.
Someone's fired up. Feri does.
Take this out.
Good chance for the full charge.
Okay, we also aggroed an enemy quite far away. Oh boy. This is fine. This is fine. We'll be fine.
Activating skill. Now.
Hit him fast, Feri.
Too slow.
A chance. Maximum boost.
We could just have Angès shoot it.
Time to go all out. Activating drive.
Activating skill.
Here's some extra. There.
You've got this, Angès.
Activating skill.
See? No problem.
Take this.
Couldn't take your eyes off me, right?
You're on fire.
Oh, okay, both paths converge. I see. I think? No, this still looks like it leads to a dead end. We'll go a bit further first.
Now we're talking. Gotcha. That one looks tough.
Let's get to work.
Don't forget about your charge attack.
Gotcha. Stay calm and work through it.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
This'll hurt.
Go all out.
Hang on, if we've got the Sepith up, let's use Vandalize Raid.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
All you, Angès.
Activating skill.
Have some more.
Aaron.
Here's some extra.
A chance.
Activating skill.
There we go. Perfect chance. Activating skill.
Too slow.
Activating skill.
Okay, I did see the numbers on the burst gain then. Feri got like 10 from that one attack.
All out. Attack their weaknesses on your own.
Although, the animation happened so fast you could barely see the numbers.
Sucker.
Activating skill.
Gotcha.
Praise Arusha and the flames.
Someone's fired up. Feri does.
Let's finish the job.
Maximum activating drive.
All you, Angès.
Activating skill.
You know what? Actually, either way of here could be the correct way to go, but let's see. There's not too many enemies
Should be safe for now.
back
You are a
this
great
way,
help, Angès.
so this might be a dead end. Okay, nope, this is a connecting path, but yeah, okay, sure.
Commencing combat.
The stun.
Could use a charge attack, you know.
I'm on. Stay calm and work through it. Gotcha. Get down.
You snooze, you lose.
Activating skill. No.
All you, Angès.
Maximum boost. Activating drive.
Activating skill.
You're open.
Feri, now.
Activating skill.
Too slow.
Activating Activating skill.
A chance.
There we go.
All you
Activating
onions.
skill.
Too slow.
Activating skill.
Gotcha.
Activating skill.
Activating skill.
There we go.
Alright then, so the treasure chest is
That's
up
what you
on
get.
that path.
That wasn't half bad, Aaron.
Alright, so there should be a way to go left soon. Okay, we go right, down, left. Cool.
I suggest physical attacks for now. Commencing battle. Proceed with caution.
Gotcha.
Launching ambush. Full boost. Go all out. Activating.
Time.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Watch out. You kick that enemy looks strong. That looks like a nice chest.
Alright, pick up the chest first. Tyrol bomb, very welcome.
we're
Thank you very much.
That one looks tough.
Commencing battle. Proceed with caution. Show 'em what you're really capable of.
Take this. Take this. Take this.
Full boost. Go all out. Activating
Time for
skill.
the main.
Get down.
Boost gauge
All you
limiter
onions.
unlocked. Activating drive.
Energy output at maximum. Activating skill. Activating skill. Boost gauge limit.
Okay, yeah, Feri just gets 10 every time the burst gain SCLM skill activates.
Activating skill.
It's not much, but honestly, in the grand scheme of things, an extra 10, like, per normal attack is pretty huge.
Boost. Go all out. Activating drive.
There.
Give 'em your all.
Or, well, basically any sort of craft.
All you onions. A chance.
Give 'em your all. No. A chance.
Activating skill.
Have some more.
I can live with this.
That was nothing to sneeze at, Angès.
Gotcha. Now, gotcha. Let's finish the job. One more. Take this. Get down. Gotcha.
Enemies resistant to Arkride spherical attacks are more effective.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Get down. This is it. Snooze. Hold in and kick some ass.
Full boost.
This'll
All
hurt.
out. Give 'em your all.
Time for the main.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Go time.
Alright, just having Van nuke all of them is way quicker, honestly.
A chance.
Right, and then just normal attack stragglers.
Activating skill.
Easy peasy.
I can live with this.
Nice job, Angès.
Okay, a lot of the enemies here are dropping quite a lot of the higher element Sepiths.
Huh, looks like a chest.
Tempest Verse. Time to cast Wind Arts is cut by 50%. Van could use that, actually.
Banner launched. Modifying your ornament, are you?
Okay, I don't even have the lower level verse on
Adjustment
him.
complete. Adjustment complete.
Am I using the Emerald Ring for something? Oh, wait, right. The verses can only go on the bottom two lines. Right. That's why I don't have it on Van right now.
Modifying your ornament, are you?
Right, does Van need this HP? Sort of. The healing start helps when we're just mobbing on the field.
That's a single element slot. Modifying your orbment. That's a single element slot.
I'll leave that alone for the time being.
Now we're talking. That one looks tough.
Beginning show them what you're really capable of.
Whoa, okay, that hitbox lingered for a lot longer than I thought it would.
Well, this sucks.
Go all out.
This'll hurt.
Give them your all.
Race it. You're stunned.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Like hell you are.
Okay, these guys can cast arts. That's not too bad though.
Well, this sucks. This'll hurt.
Activating
Race
skill.
it.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Well, this sucks.
Well, it's been a while since we've last encountered an enemy that can cast arts.
Dispatching shield.
Oh, whoops, right, Van's at low HP. Oops. Oh, he lived. He lived, just barely.
Energy out activating the skill.
Have some more.
A chance. Activating drive.
Activating skill.
Too slow.
Activating skill.
Well, this sucks. This'll hurt.
Right, pop on that regen, and honestly, this is a good time to see how much
Certain arts
Van actually heals from the regen.
go all activating skill.
He heals about 600-ish. No, 700.
Like hell you are.
764 HP currently. So that's what, like what, 5% of his total health, or is like 10? No, more like 10% actually.
Have some more.
Well, this sucks.
Activating skill. Perfect chance.
Activating skill.
Gotcha.
Aaron,
Activating skill.
You're down.
you're open.
Couldn't take your eyes off me, right?
You're on fire, Aaron. Boost gauge fully replenished. I got you.
Gotta wipe them out. Now, let's
Okay, we're close to the waterfall. It's right there. On the left.
I've got
Here
you.
goes.
That was
If I'm
nothing
not
to sneeze at,
mistaken,
Angès.
That's...
Whoa, that waterfall's huge! Hurry, guys! I want to see it up close.
Yeah, we'll see it in a bit, Feri. We need to heal up.
That hits the spot.
Actually, is there anyone's orbment slots we can open up right now? Let's see. My priority was Risette's lines. Okay, the EX one, and then whichever at the top.
That it's the spot.
Oh wow, this is beautiful. Hang on, let me save again. Just so we're closer to the event trigger. Calvardian Sites, Longlai Pubu. Wow! So this is the famed Longlai Pubu. Truly the epitome of scenic beauty.
This takes me back. He worked me to death here. Not bad. Not bad at all. Ah! Oh, wow. Judith's actually undergoing training here. Huh. Are you freaking real?
So cold. I'm gonna freeze to death. No, no! Snap out of it, Judith! You aren't allowed to die out here. I will not take Mom and Granny's sides of disappointment any longer. Clear your mind. Endure the freezing water.
Judith! She is performing a ritual known as waterfall meditation. And she even brought ritual clothes. She's really going all out with this crap. Well, that definitely is Judith, no mistaking it. At this rate, she's going to catch a dreadful cold. Perhaps we should go talk.
Oh, Genesis, here? Uh-oh.
Everyone, above us!
That monster? Really?
The hell's that? It's a monster, and it is no ordinary one either. Oh no, it's looking straight at Judith. Shoot! Even if I accelerate, I won't make it. Judith!
Oh. Oh, great. Gotta save the princess now.
Damn it!
Well, shit. She gonna make it?
You picked the wrong day to mess with me!
Well, Judith has no excuses anymore. We literally saw the transformation right in front of our eyes.
Oh, thank Arusha! She transformed in the nick of time! Whew! You nearly gave me a heart attack there!
Bewitching Spectre, Yako Nue. Oh, it's a Nue. I see. Well, actually, that makes sense. Who let this monkey out of its cage?
I believe that beast is a cryptid from the east.
Well, what's it doing here? Hey, wait a second!
Oh, hi Grimcat. How are you doing?
I should be asking you that question. Why are you people here?
The guide boy from the village asked us to find you.
Looks like you're holding up okay. You ready to put the thing that through a crash course in pain?
Oh, yes. And the only thing on my agenda for today is kicking your ass, you stupid primate! Your act of utter foolishness will be met with divine retribution. So get ready, because it's curtains for you!
Well, suffice to say, the waterfall did nothing to cool down Judith. Take the Grendel has temporarily been made available. Temporarily? Take the Grendel is available during certain battles and lets you transform into the Grendel via the crafts menu. It will auto-deactivate in 3 turns. Okay, so just similar to Rain unleashing himself. Okay, fair enough. Transforming requires 200 craft points, but after returning to normal, 100 craft points is restored.
A boost would work here.
Do we need to boost to use Take the Grendel? Yes, we do. No, oh wait, no. Man doesn't even have the craft points right now. Never mind. Right. Anyways, first of all, aggro first.
Maximum boost.
Activating drive.
Okay, we can finally control Judith ourselves now. So I'm assuming Judith is going to be joining us.
Keep it up. It's working.
Activating drive.
Stand still.
All you, Angès.
Activating skill.
You won't get away with this.
Feri, do you have any sort of impede? No. We're gonna be taking this hit then. Actually, wait, no. We don't have to take the full brunt of it.
Now, leave this to me.
Pressure him and move in.
Accessing. Initialize. Stand still.
Okay, it broke the shields, but we didn't take too much damage overall.
Maximum boost.
Here goes. All you, Angès.
Activating skill. Now it's my turn. Energy output max. Initiating drive.
Bet this'll sting.
Okay, Grimcat has, buff removal. Sweet. Oh, that's perfect.
Twilight kick. Your move.
Maximum activating drive. Stand still. Huh? Activating skill.
All you, Angès.
Okay, Anya's in quite a bit of danger there. Oh, and there goes Angès. Rip. Okay, I was hoping to transform this turn. Actually, no, wait. We can just do that. Okay, and take the Grendel does not cost any...
Time for a new look.
I'll back you up. Don't hold back, Dan.
Vitals falling.
Okay, there we go. Well, we'll just, partner up with Risette here real quick.
I could really use a power nap.
Hang on, wait. No, we'll go Howling, Limited, Regal. This might kill the boss, which means Angès will miss out on the EXP, but oh well.
You're screwed now.
I won't let this chance slip by.
Okay, no, it's still
Energy
alive.
output max.
Okay, Risette has Atlas. Perfect.
Good.
You saved me. I won't lose. Activating drive.
Bet this'll sting.
Oh, Judith can just make the enemies drop Sepith regardless of a Sepith turn. Oh, that's beautiful.
Bet this'll sting.
Good luck.
I think her most useful craft, though, is Twilight Kiss, just for the buff removal.
Initiating skill.
Twilight kick.
We'll take that. Full boost. Don't hold back, Dan. Take this.
You're gone.
Energy output max. There. Activating skill. I'll take you on. Maximum boost.
Maybe proceed with caution.
Activating skill.
Not enough craft points to finish.
Don't hold back, Dan.
Maybe
And this is
proceed
the
with
last
caution.
turn as well, isn't it? Oh, great.
Take him out.
First of all then, Risette can just use her rest
Activating
craft.
skill.
It's over. Radiant Zeta.
Gauge limiter removed.
Take him out!
If you could. Stand still.
Okay, everyone's dangerously low on HP. Oh, this is gonna be embarrassing if we lose this way.
Give that a... Not everyone.
Uh-oh. And the boss gets to move again. Wonderful. Cool, out of all the bosses to make me lose. Great, it's this one. Oh well, this is fine. We only need to,
Energy output at maximum.
do a few more S-crafts anyway.
Activating skill.
Right, guess Aaron really is coming to save our asses this time round.
Boost gauge limit crushed.
I'm just getting warmed up.
I'm powered up. I did it. Stats upgraded.
Oh, we still won.
Serves you right. Thou beast.
That definitely wasn't your run-of-the-mill monster. Must have been a cryptid. I think Risette already said that, Van. I never saw any of those back when I trained here.
Oh, really? Wait, you trained here too?
Yeah, about 5 years back.
Huh. Go figure. That has to be a coincidence, though there's no way it could be a twist of fate. That's not important. What are you all doing here? Explain yourselves.
We're here because we decided to go on a hot springs trip. And a young guide from Longlai requested that we search for you.
Oh, that boy? Did I really worry him that much?
Yes, you did, Judith.
Oh, crap. I believe you have the wrong person.
You've got no excuses left. We literally saw you transform in front of us.
I am the Phantom Thief of Justice, Grimcat. I am the deliverer of divine punishment to the dregs of society. And I am most certainly not a celebrity actress who secretly slipped into Longlai. Perish the thought.
This has to be a bit. You can't seriously be this dumb. I think you messed this one up big time.
I did no such thing. Are you insinuating that I'm alive? Ah!
Wow, she almost tripped. Even as she's transformed. You're pushing yourself too damn hard. You gotta be spent after all that meditating. Take it easy. You're a bona fide hottie, so don't work yourself to the bone.
A bona fide hottie? I told you, I'm the mysterious Phantom Thief.
Okay, she can't hide the blushes right there. Oh, and well, there's more evidence right there for us. Judith! She must have hit her limits. Alrighty then, let's get you some warmer clothes. You're gonna catch a cold otherwise. Wow, what unfortunate timing.
What's the matter?
Let's go!
What?
Don't look at her.
Well, yeah, Aaron's got the right idea.
Already stored the goods away. But Van already got an exclusive sneak peek. Bastard!
He saw it all.
I do not believe Van is to blame. It was simply an unfortunate mishap.
Hey, there's Risette with the
that was
cool
a
head.
Freak accident, but I can't say it wasn't a happy one for me as well. You're free to slap me anytime. I'll throw in a discount on the request fee too.
A special price for me. Oh, how magnanimous of you, good sir. But I refuse. I'm not paying you a single mirror, you cheapskate!
And there's the unwarranted slap.
I suppose I should at least thank you for taking the boy's request to check on me. I'll pay the request fee in full, but don't misunderstand. I'm doing this for the kid, not you. Whatever floats your boat, lady. Thanks for your patronage. Farewell. Wait a sec. Judith? We want to reassure you that your secret's safe with us. You've seen my transformation, so we won't tell anyone about yours. Oh, I appreciate that. Rest assured, we always uphold client confidentiality. When you have a moment to spare, I would advise you to contact Miss Fenley. You needn't remind me. I know I made her worry. I'm grateful to all of you guys, minus that money-grubbing scoundrel and that red-haired asshole. Wow, faster than a speeding bullet. Man, she'd be a 10 out of 10 if it weren't for that personality of hers. Still jealous of you though. I mean, you got to see an award-winning actress fully nude. Talk about winning the lotto and then some. Well, someone's jealous. Actually, make that 2. Give me a break. That totally wasn't full-on nude. It was a semi at most. The late-night showings at theaters are way more revealing and...
Huh? Wasn't she fully visible from the front, though? In the Central East, it is strictly forbidden to look at a woman's bare skin unless you're her husband.
Oh, that's an Eastern tradition, Feri.
Which means you might have to take it upon yourself to...
Well, you know what they say, Feri. When in Calvard, do as the Calvardians do. Fine, I'll make sure to apologize to her later. Yeah, even though it was an accident, jeez, the guy still has to apologize, huh? Please do so.
Yep, I think that's the best course of action.
Damn, that little brat can be terrifying when she wants to be. Now then, shall we return to Longlai? Honestly, in this scenario, Aaron's kind of escaped the situation. Yes, we shouldn't keep Yumé and Quatre waiting any longer.
Reward deposited.
Hey, and there's our payments. Wonderful.
Then let's head over.
Whoops, we should have been fast traveling to the inn. But, oh well, we get a scene anyway. Oh, you're back! Welcome back, everyone. So, it really was the Judith Lanster, huh? I've never seen her in person, but is it just me, or did she look kind of mad, or maybe embarrassed? It's a long story. To put it simply, Mr. Arkride ended up seeing Miss Lanster... Can we please drop this and move on? Aw, come on, don't be mad just cause she put the smackdown on you. I'm just glad we were able to bring her back safe and sound. I didn't realize you knew her personally, though. I guess there was no reason for me to keep her identity a secret after all, huh? Sure, but you still did the right thing. When you're dealing with customers, trust is everything. She footed the bill, by the way. You don't need to pay us a single mirror. Oh, thank you. I'll be going then. If you ever need anything else while you're in town, just let me know. Oh yeah, wait. That request took a whole 4 hours. Huh. Yeah, if we got 4,000 mirror out of it. Bye, Senri. Let's play again together sometime. I'd like that too. I see the two of them became fast friends. They did. He taught her a lot of songs and games that were popular here in Longlai. Glad to hear it. Man, though, is it ever getting late. I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling kinda bushed. Think we could head back to the inn and rest? But I still want to play! There are lots of fun things to do at the inn too, you know. It has a big outdoor spring you might like. What a nice idea it would be for all of us to go in for a soak before dinner. Okay. You guys do look tired, so let Yumé give you some TLC. Thanks, kiddo. I'm surprised she's heard that expression before. Guess that stubborn old man's rubbing off on her. Yep,
Time to enjoy some tender loving care from Yumé. Let her rub Van's boo-boo away from that smack earlier. The group made their way back to the inn, where they relaxed in their rooms and indulged in its facilities to unwind. They also took the time to report the cryptid-like beast's defeat to the guild, while also letting Nina and Bermotti know that Judith has been found. Dinner was reserved for 6:30 p.m. Before that, however, they decided to do a little something else to make the most of their trip to Longlai. Ah, the hot spring soaking.
Enough with the seduction act.
I can't let my act get rusty while I'm not on stage, you know? But damn, this water doesn't feel good. There's springs over in Longport, but this is next level. What, is the kid not coming in? Feels like a waste to come all this way and not use the outdoor spring.
Yeah, I did invite him, but he said he was too tired and was just gonna settle with a shower.
Weird. Didn't seem like he was afraid of showing off that skinny-ass body or whatever.
Seriously, it's way too suspicious.
There's plenty of cultures out there that don't do public bathing. Could just be that.
Oh, okay, you know what? Van does have a point there. It could be that. But there's been way too many hints towards the other idea.
But you're right that it's a waste not to come in. I'll see if he wants me to reserve the place for him later.
Like some overprotective parent. Well, that kiddo might not be here to give you some TLC, but I am. How about it? This do it for ya? Old farts like you love these kinds of poses, right?
Aaron, are you really that desperate for Van's attention?
Oh, knock it off. Just because you were born with looks and talent doesn't make it okay to abuse them.
Made you hard?
I'm limp as a damn noob!
What are they even talking about over there?
Who knows?
Well, it's got Angès a bit hot and bothered, at least.
I can't believe those two. Though I'm sure it was Aaron who was the one who started it.
Oh, okay, at least she's thinking with a clear mind about it, though.
Your hair is so smooth, Risette. Can I wash it for you?
I would be delighted if you did.
Yumé really does have a way of becoming fast friends with anyone. I think of her as my little sister at this point. She reminds me of my younger siblings back home. I almost forgot you're an older sister. It doesn't feel quite right to me somehow.
I have to agree with Angès there.
Maybe for you, but for me, Kasim doesn't come home very often. So I actually feel way more like an older sister than a younger one.
She feels more like it, but she acts way more like a younger sister.
I see. You'll probably always be the latter to me. Sorry.
Ditto.
You're definitely the older sister type, though. Your hair is so long, and your skin's smooth like porcelain. You're so curvy, too. Well, I like the way your hair is fluffy like kitten's fur. And your skin's so lustrous with such a beautiful tone. It's silky to the touch. I love it. You really think so? I'm covered in scars, though.
Lies. We see none here.
Maybe so. But you got those protecting people like us and loved ones back home. I really don't want you to get hurt, of course. But I see those scars more as proof of the sacrifices you've made for others. And so they make me all the more proud of you. Aw, thank you. By the way, this might be out of nowhere, but what kind of person do you think Van's type is? Pardon? A long time ago, I remember asking Ida how people usually behave when staying over somewhere. And she said they usually talk about romance and stuff. Like who the people close to them might be in love with.
That's just very generic small talk overall, actually.
Ida really didn't beat around the bush, huh?
Actually, how many of you guys actually talk about your types and the kinds of people you like? I didn't really talk about it much, to be honest.
I'm sure potential partners for him would need to be over a certain age. So, not us. He sees us more as children.
Oh, okay, at least Angès has a good grasp on Van.
He's so nice, though, isn't he? He makes it look like he's not paying that much attention to us, but it feels like he always is. Yes, I would have to agree. But, for example, he isn't the same with us as he is with Risette and Judith. Elaine, too. It's always like he acts with a lot less restraint towards them. Now that you mention it...
Man, I've seen them all in the sauna before. But you sure got hella scars, huh? Bet they come with a ton of shady stories to tell.
Oh, and that's the stuff we want to know about.
Not gonna deny it. That's just how it is when you're in this business.
I'll bet.
Any of those from the Direwolf?
Especially when you've got connections with PMCs, the Society, Yumé, and a bunch of other dicey groups. Sounds like you backed up the Mirage side during the war a couple years ago, too. Then your ex is an A-rank bracer, and you've got a partner in crime in the CID. A ton might even be selling it short.
Keep it up with the wild guesses. Too sharp for his own good.
So, you went to high school with those two, right?
Give me a break here. Your intuition is something else, you brat.
Well, considering how much interactions he's seen with Van, with Elaine, and Kincaid, it's no surprise that Aaron would get it.
Doesn't need to be something else in this case. The small fry might not have noticed, but Miss Perfect sure has.
And from whatever's happened in Van's past, it kind of sounds like he dropped out due to some circumstances, but who knows?
You're just so easy to read. It's like you're not even trying to hide this stuff.
Cutting right to the chase, huh? I mean, you're right. It's not like I'm going out of my way to hide it, but...
You just never volunteered either. Same difference. Almost bizarre how you hold your cards close to your chest while using your whole Spriggan deal to meddle in others' affairs. How you always dive headfirst to protect us from danger, whatever the cost to yourself. Like you aren't worth a damn.
Putting it like that's a little...
You try to disguise it. You get real pushy when it comes to Mira and make a show of boiling everything down to debts paid or owed. But it's all talk, isn't it? At least when it comes to us, you're all give and no take. And I hate how you're making me leave my debt to you forever unpaid. I get it, though. You're scared, aren't you? We all owe you in some way or another. It's part of why I came all the way over to the capital to help out. Not a big part, though. Half for sightseeing, half for revenge, and like 1% repaying you.
I'm glad about how Aaron's actually being honest here for once.
Oh, no doubt.
With Van, instead of the usual teasing.
But that's not true for the others. They're here because they're grateful to you. Well, they're grateful and they worry about leaving you alone because you're a danger to yourself. We're closer than you think, and not just in age. Maybe think about how liked you actually are next time you want to pull the sacrificial lone wolf act. Not that I care what happens to you, just to be clear. Get out of here with that shit!
Couldn't help myself. Not often you're this sincere.
And hey, Van's right treating you this way, Aaron. You're still just a kid, despite you being 19.
Well, if I've got a little hellion like you worried about me, then I got a long ways to go as a man. Just have to take it one day at a time.
Careful you don't overdo it, Grandpa. Anyway, enough serious talk. We're in a hot springs resort. You gotta tell me all the good night spots. Like where you can get down and dirty in the bath with some hot older girls.
Nowhere, that's where.
Get down and dirty? Goodness, I wonder what that could mean. He really can't help himself, can he?
Oh, that's Aaron for you. At least he's honest about his desires.
Sorry for leaving her with you all this time, Risette.
Not at all. We've had a lovely time together.
Leave the washing to me whenever you're ready. I want to help wash the boys too. Can I?
I suppose it might be fine if it's just you. We'll have to get there and the owner's okay later.
Flash!
Is something wrong?
Not at all. I'm sorry. We just couldn't help looking at you.
Man, look at this line of varying heights, ages, sizes.
Oh, were you concerned with how my artificial body is faring?
Oh, it's not that. If anything, it's the opposite. I forgot it's artificial.
That's quite the compliment. I'm not going out of my way to hide anything, so you can look all you like if the sight doesn't displease you.
Hey, they've got permission.
You have to squint to notice anything different at all.
Oh wow, wait, have those always been there? Huh. You can see the joints if you look hard enough, I see.
Oh,
This is the joint between two of my artificial parts. All it takes is to wear something over it, and nary a person is likely to notice.
Actually, wait, yeah, she is always wearing the gloves. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
Still, while I may sound like an expert, I've only had this body for a year.
I see.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound like I was holding knowledge over you. It's a rather complex story, and much of it is confidential. I wish I could tell you if I'm being truthful.
No, you don't need to apologize. You've gone out of your way to do what you can for us in spite of your limitations. If anything, you've been doing more than you should.
He's helped us out a ton. That's our
It
best
makes
employee
me-
for you.
Well, I can't help but compare myself to you and feel a little inadequate.
What are you talking about, Angès? You've become, from being our best support to being our best damage dealer over the span of this game.
You, yes?
You see, I have numerous skills and knowledge because I was intended to be that way. My skills have been refined, and my body modified to best serve my purpose. However, the both of you also have roles that only you can fulfill. Roles that I suspect are much more important to Arkride Solutions than my own.
You really think so? I don't know. That's kind of hard to imagine.
Honestly, the only real lacking one here, honestly, is Feri. Like, honestly, I think she's getting really left out in the character development department here compared to the rest of Arkride Solutions.
Don't worry about it.
Even though
much for
she's
now.
our first recruit.
Just try to take it to heart as wisdom
Well, aside
from
from
your
Angès.
elders. To add, while my body might differ from that of an ordinary human's, I am still 20 years old, as I once told you all. I'm not an enchantress who is much older than she appears, or anything to that effect.
Well, at least not intentionally.
Understood. Good to know, Risette. We're so close in age, and yet she's so much wiser than me.
What's an enchantress?
Oh, Yumé!
Are you all talking about work? I want to help you all when I'm big too. Grandpa said I couldn't, but I'm not gonna listen to him.
Oh, already in the rebellious phase, are we, Yumé?
I'm sure hearing that would make him a bit sad.
I know I'd be happy to have you on the team, though. Oh, for sure.
Look at them recruiting a new
Sure is
employee
noisy
without
over
Van's
there.
input.
But I guess that's what happens when 3/4 of the group are kids.
They're just in what I call the Hot Springs vacation spirit. Think it's probably time we got out anyways.
It sucks that we had to leave Quatre out, you know.
Oh, getting in the bath with everyone does seem like it would help me get to know them all better. But I doubt they work out the truth that easily. but I couldn't be as comfortable as I can with Gran and the others back home.
Okay, yeah. Here we go. If there's any... There's no more need for confirmation. It's pretty obvious Quatre is actually a girl or something like to that effect.
Still, it would be a waste just to have a shower, so maybe I'll sneak in later once everyone's done.
Alright, evening time in Longlai. What's in store for us? November 14th, 6:30 p.m. Is this where we get to eat? Wait, they get their private... Okay, you know what? Yeah, considering it's all the expenses were paid. Okay, private room for them. Now, this is fancy stuff. It's so grown up. It really is a lovely room. Oh, but... there's other customers here, so we probably shouldn't be eating here when we've got a kid with us. Maybe we should eat in the lounge where we had lunch instead? Hmm? There's no need for concern. This room has been well soundproofed. She isn't going to be a bother to anyone. Well, if you're sure... In that case, I think it would be rude to turn them down. All the other customers do seem to have their own rooms. We've prepared the same room you used last night.
Thanks! Yesterday's food was really good, so I can't wait for...
Well, what a coinkydink. Hi, Judith. Oh. It's the lady from earlier. Good evening, Judith. Almost forgot you were staying in the same place as us.
Oh, right. You did say that you were here for a few days on vacation. Well, I'll just be going then. Wait! I need food!
I'm really sorry to ask, but could I have my meal in my room? I'd be happy to pay you extra for the trouble. Oh, if that's what you prefer, then we'd be happy to accommodate you. There's no need to pay extra, however, and I think Yumé has other ideas, so Judith's joining us. We'll see to getting your room ready. Are you one of Van's friends too? Huh? What are you doing, Yumé? When did you get there? What's your name? You're so pretty. I'm Yumé. I'm gonna be a cute waitress at Montmartre one day. Really? Isn't that something? A little help here? Yums? She's not... Hmm? My name's Judith. It's nice to meet you, Yumé. You too. Come have your dinner with us. Eating by yourself is so lonely. It'll be way more fun together. Hold on. What would you like to do? Well, we do know her, so I guess it's up to our friend over there. The menu changes daily here, so we'd both be getting the same options regardless, right? Yes, that's correct. We can accommodate either decision. Just let us know what you prefer. Listen, Yumé. You aren't gonna come join us? Well, with those eyes, yeah, Judith, you have no choice in the matter. And Yumé wins this round. Didn't stand a chance. I don't think any of us would. Fine. Bring my food in here, please. I accept my fate. Yay! We're happy for you, Yumé. I hope this isn't too much trouble. Not at all. We'll get everything ready at once. Oh, 5-star meal indeed. Oh my goodness. This tastes so good. Careful, you're going to get it all over you again. I never would have thought you were the infamous Grimcat causing trouble in the capital. I wasn't there to see you in that outfit, so I'm still having a hard time believing it. I don't blame you. Like I said though, your secret's safe with us, don't stress. Thank you again for saving us back at the Aljamira, by the way.
Don't mention it. You were only there because of a job from me and Nina. It was the least I could do. I think I can trust you that you won't tell anyone, though. Especially since you seem to have your own stuff you want to keep quiet. Still, if it gets out, it gets out. I'm even prepared to abandon my career as an actress if that happens. You are? Heh, I guess if you didn't have that much resolve, you wouldn't target big-wig politicians and the like in the first place. How many other people know your identity other than us? If I had to guess, probably her mom and gran. A handful, but they're all people who have different sides of their own. I've somehow managed to keep the whole film industry in the dark, though. Wait, actually, if I had to guess, the CID most likely know as well, considering how well acquainted they are with the information around Zemuria. And honestly, it'd be pretty obvious from their standpoints. Seriously, please don't tell anyone. I'll even pay you hush money if I have to. Nah, your hush money's no good here. Happy to pick up more work from you, though. But you know, it's been 8 years now since all the Phantom Thief hubbub started. So what, you've been living a double life like this since you were a kid? Yeah, I started out both as a thief and an actress at the same time when I was 14. I can't say it's been easy, but I had rivals in both fields who spurred me on. Mom and Grammy were against my decision, but back when they had the mantle... you just can't stop putting your foot in your mouth, can you? I can't help but be curious about your family and rivals, though. It's impolite to try to pry too much, however. Still, hearing that reminds me of some things I've read in the past. So you're not the first Grimcat, then? There were a couple more before you? If I had to guess about their rivals, like the closest one with a similar identity, with a similar hiding their identity shenanigans in Calvert would be Yin. So much for not prying. I really hope I can trust you guys on the secret thing. You can. We got you. It was the Grimcat in you that put you on Maxim's trail then. Yeah, I suspected he had something to do with Almata. What? How come? It's not just politics and entertainment they have influence in, but sports too. There's all kinds of shady rumors floating around about them even now, from them supplying illegal donations to stories about human trafficking. Okay, if they're in the human trafficking business, the entirety of Zemuria should be on their ass by now. Then I started hearing stories of Maxim traveling around from place to place. It made me start to wonder if that was because he was doing something on behalf of the Mafia. You're really sure it isn't, right? Like I said, I can tell you that's not why he's traveling around. But we can't tell you his actual reason since that's private. True, he made his mess, so now he's got to clean it up. You don't ease up when it comes to him, do you? He got up to some other dumb stuff in Longport too, but nothing that would cause harm. Marduk's assessment of his potential involvement with Almata was negative as well. You guys really do look into everyone and everything, huh? I can't believe I screwed up so bad. Things haven't been great lately, so I was just desperate to turn them around. I am here to randomly pop in because YouTube threw you at me and, leave. Yeah, no problem, Shadow Eclipse. Take care, man. Thanks for saying hi at least. You can watch the VOD later, as per usual, of course. So, enjoy your evening, man. Or girl. Nina won the Leon d'Or instead of me. Another rival of mine's been doing super good lately. I've been trying my hardest too, but Mom and Grammy just... Alright, you know what, Judith? Let it all out, sure, whatever. Oh, I loved Golden Blood too, though. It was a little bit, raunchy, but the action scenes were so cool. You really think so? But I'm not the one who made it raunchy, just to be clear. That's all the director being a filthy pervert. He has to go for the same sexed up angles every single time. I'd believe that more if I hadn't seen what you wear as Grimcat. Hell, speaking of, you should try getting him to make a film about Grimcat. That is a role you were born with. Oh, now that I'd pay good money to see. I suspect a lot of people would. And honestly, it'd be the perfect way to, it'd be a good, what is it? Distraction that Judith could potentially be Grimcat or not. It just more obfuscation of Grimcat's potential identity to the public. Now that you mention it, he'd probably be able to get some hot shots out of that cat suit. Oh, no. Hell no. Never mention that idea around him ever. Or he'd for sure do it. What's a Grimcat? Is it a kitty? I'd watch that. Sorry, Yumé. That's, even if it was the first, edition versions of the film, you'd still be too young for it, girl. I'm not full yet. Looks like all that running around today finally caught up to her, huh? She's got a bright future up ahead, this one. Oh, we're sorry for all the trouble she ended up causing you, Judith. Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't think she'll be letting go anytime soon. You want me to look after her for a while? It's been a long day for me too. We can both have ourselves a nice nap. Are you sure? If you really don't mind, that would be great. Thank you. I doubt she'll sleep for more than an hour or two. If she causes you any fuss, or if you need anything, please let us know. Sure. Can I have your number then? It's not even 10 PM yet, so this might be a good time to head out. Nothing smells off, but it might be worth walking around for a bit just in case. Oh, and who knows, there might be another 4SPG for us. Oh yeah, and there's the place Van needed to visit. I don't want my assistants picking up on anything, so I think I'll leave them be. I should at least go thank Judith personally and apologize before I head out, though. Alright, knock knock. She's such a darling. You said she's the granddaughter of your office's landlord? Yeah, they run a pretty popular bistro, actually. My office is on the 2nd floor, and all my part-timers are renting rooms on the 3rd. Aha! So your crew is beholden to a single Lord of the Landing. That seems nice in a way. You never have to worry about where to get a bite then, right? True enough. The guy's list of complaints never ends, but he knows how to keep the food nutritious. Which pays for me at this point. Half of my crew are kids who are still growing. Now I'm actually feeling kinda jealous. I wish I could live a nice balanced life like that. My meals and schedule keep getting messed up. With industry dinners and invites from sponsors and whatnot? I guess that's one advantage to my side business. It's a decent way to spend some calories. Don't tell me your phantom thief thing is just a fancy way to lose weight. Of course not. That's just ridiculous. It's just a plus, that's all. Besides, I think I'd look just fine, thank you. Not like you had any complaints when you saw... Yeah, about that. I'm real sorry. I wasn't being the most considerate about it. I'll do whatever you'd like to apologize. It's fine. Not like I haven't been put up that much up on the big screen before anyway. Compared to some of the sex scenes and stuff in the R17 versions of some of Gotti's movies, a quick semi-nude barely registers. Damn. Though you really are a pro. Not gonna say no to sketchy stuff like that. I'd figure your agency would shoot stuff like that down in a heartbeat. They don't like it, but I usually convince them to give it the green light. It can be a part of making a movie that much better. Now, my mom's the one who really gets on my case about it. I'm so tired of hearing that I shouldn't be loose, that I need to save myself for... Ah, Mom's a traditionalist, I see. Why am I telling you these things? You say that, but you're the one who keeps walking into it. Still, it's not bad having family that cares at least, right? Your grandma was a former chanson singer, yeah? And your mom was big on stage, right? I'm surprised you know them. I mean, they're not a secret, but that was a while back. Well, they both left a big mark on the world. I still see some of your mom's posters on the walls in some bars. As for your grandma, I've heard her on the records before. 3 generations of artistic talent, huh? Yes, well, we're blessed, it's true. There might be a story to that, to be honest. Same with the Grimcat. Alongside the Grimcat stuff. I'm still nowhere near the Phantom Thief Mom was, but I think I'm at least living up to her legacy as an actress. And here I go again. I swear, I can't let my guard down around you for a second. Actually, now that I think about it, if Judith were to join Arkride Solutions, I don't think she'd be a good choice considering how loose-lipped she is. At this point, I'm contractually obligated to point out you keep walking into these yourself. I'm gonna be a movie star too. Alright, there we go. There's the apology, and there's something going on downstairs. What's this? Well, I took a dip before dinner, but it's great to be able to go in multiple times a day. Should I take another quick dip to help digest dinner? Yeah, sure, we should. Phew. 5 years since then, huh? Never imagined this would be how I'd end up back here. Come to think of it, we made a promise to go on the hot springs trip way back when, huh? It was what? Gonna be to celebrate Renee's graduation? Then I ruined the whole thing. Whatever, no turning back the clock now. I already made my choice. I've thrown away my days with them.
Okay, looks like no one's around. I knew the best time to shoot for would be right after dinner.
Okay, right, we finally have our time with Solution.
I'll really be in for it if Aaron finds me, so I'll make this a short dip. I did only just take a shower. Hopefully a quick wash is good enough before going in. I can barely see a thing. There's so much steam. It really is curious how the oxidation of sulfur can come out so thick. As I recall, it has a positive effect on the skin and soothes chronic pain. Maybe I should convince Gran and Essie to come.
Oh, that'd be a good family trip for Quatre. Man, you sure know your stuff, huh?
Huh? What? Van?
Oh yeah, sorry. I've been in for a while. Real nice bath, huh? Sorry I didn't say anything earlier. I was kinda lost in thought. You wanted to have the place to yourself, yeah? I'm all warmed up, so I'll leave it to you. Van, I can see everything. Huh? What are you talking about? I got a towel all around my waist. But your upper body, you're naked. Your incredible muscles are and such are visible. The only one that's gonna be... I think a girl will react like that. Or unless Quatre swings that way. It could be either way. Ah, forget that. I didn't say anything. Huh, come on. I'm not that great of compared to folks who really make a habit of flexing their muscles. Anyway, we wanted the place, so I'm good leaving you to it. You should have around half an hour before anyone else comes in, I think. Don't stay in for too long, right after eating though, okay? Also, remember to hydrate once you're done. That was a shock. I suppose I was at fault. I should have made sure no one else was here first. He didn't notice, did he?
Oh, that's Van you're talking about. He definitely would have noticed.
No, he couldn't have. There shouldn't be that much to see in the build of our bodies. I think the heat's getting to me. Once I wash myself, I'll head out.
Yeah, and unless there's an injury, there's no reason for a guy to be putting on bindings at the upper body like that. Actually, Van, we should rest up with Van too, because he died out. Oh, never mind. Can't go in just yet. Well, we can take a quick dip afterwards.
Hello.
Or, you know, just rest up right here. Never mind, we need to take a dip in the hot springs to restore the craft points. Oh, never mind, Catra's out. Attaboy. Looks like he's making sure to hydrate after his bath. You know what, let's have a talk to Catra. See how he's doing.
Man!
Hey there, rosy cheeks. Must have gotten nice and warm in the baths, eh? If you want some advice, the best time to go in alone is the early morning. Getting in the first bath after it's been cleaned is great. If you get up early, think about it.
How can I not trust the expert on baths? And well, these baths are pretty great. I'll take it under consideration.
Yeah, well, yeah, let's bathe in again, or just to restore Van's craft points up, just in case we have an encounter this time round.
This is perfect.
Okay, there's a few other optional places to visit. Probably should save up too. No 4 SPGs. Oh, there's a vending machine. Is there anything we haven't got? Oh, matcha soda. Yes, please. Could have missed that. Alright, so this is the Bracer Guild.
So he's still not back? That's bad. A newbie like him out alone in this situation.
Enough. Why weren't you keeping an eye on him, Kazan? I'm sure you must have realized that he... I get it. I'll go look out for him in a bit.
But what bad timing, especially as we kept an eye on the Kunlun Mountains and the Eastern Highway.
Rather than complaining, may I suggest you get back to work?
Yeah, I'm going.
Looks like they're busy, searching for someone, I guess. Though, hang on. That stupid serious newbie's not here. Who are they referring to? Okay, if we went here in the morning, or the afternoon, I guess, we would have found out. Alright, so there's another interaction here. Down the stairs, huh? Well, that's a very elegant kimono. Huh? Was that a Westerner in a kimono? Probably just a tourist or someone renting one. Oh, and that hair is very unique, so they're clearly someone important, character-wise. Oh, there's still quite a few interactions, and an optional request has popped up. A belt too? Huh. The only other character in the series I could think of to ring a bell like that is Luciola all the way back in Sky, but we've seen hide nor hair of her. Also, her hairstyle, her hair color doesn't match up.
Now let us all pray together.
Okay, so we've got either the upstairs or the downstairs. Let's... Okay, no, Van's just lost her trail. Huh. Well, there's the bell again.
Well, at least they're not a ghost. Now, the question is, do I pursue, or do I just pretend I saw nothing? We're gonna pursue. I'm genuinely curious about all this. Oh, the lady sat down.
Ah, what a lovely breeze.
Oh. Oh. We've heard this accent before. Ah. She's this lady that was with that rough wolf-looking guy back at the nighttime bar in, what was it? Tharbad.
I had merely hoped for a light break, but I feel almost spoiled with how pleasant this has been.
So, this is really suspicious. Why the heck is this lady here? Considering it seems they did something in Tharbad too. Her voice is pretty familiar.
Out for a little stroll, handsome? You strike me as a tourist. From the capital, perhaps?
Her eyes are lovely, though. Very nice shade of purple there. Yeah, just here to kick back a little. How about you? Relaxing solo? Can't imagine someone like you to be out here alone.
Oh, quite sadly, it's just me, myself, and I this time. I must admit to being a touch lonely without my oh-so-naughty superior and rambunctious coworker. I have an idea. Won't you be my arm candy instead?
Oof. That's a very appealing invitation, but I'm afraid I've got some business to attend to. Besides, the kids in my crew would never let me hear the end of it if they found us. Think I could take a rain check?
Goodness me. My hopes have been dashed.
Well, we're still here, in the next day, and apparently the day after that too, I think?
Well then, have a delightful night. And may you not end up a plaything for anything too nasty.
The fact I can't remember makes this all the more strange, but this is definitely not a situation to poke my nose into. A liminal city between east and west, the Kunlun and the Chanshan Mountains. Think I'll just say I met a fox playing at being human here. Oh, given a sly wink there too. With that said, this fox definitely has all the 9 tails.
Now's probably as good a time as any to head over.
Yeah, 9 tails is a very powerful fox, that's for sure. Right, so what's the request we have here? Hey, wait, over there. Ah, and that's the rookie, huh? Very suspicious how they're going out like this. That junior bracer was supposed to be traveling between the branches as part of his group training, right? Guess he's the one they were talking about at the guild. One way or another, it's not at night to be out on the mountains alone. Should I follow him just in case? Well, it's a request, so we're taking it. Well, I'm not eager to stick my nose into guild business. I've run into him back in Edith a few times though, so it's not like he's a stranger. I'd feel bad if something happened to him. Best case scenario, I can get the guild to owe me one. Let's go check up on him.
Well, we're on the clock now.
Quest Finding Grey started. And are we going solo? Yes we are, okay. Don't sense any monsters around here. That's weird. It's not like they're uniquely active during the day or anything. If that novice took care of them all, he did one hell of a job. Probably means the guy's out of gas by now, though. I guess everyone's gotta blow off some steam every now and then. Either that, or they're not actually a rookie and some sort of professional fighter posing as a Rook Junior Bracer. But if he keeps going full throttle, he'll find himself in the thick of trouble sooner or later. I should follow him just in case. Right, so we're not fighting any monsters at all? No, okay, we need to get to the midway. Can we just fast travel there? No. Well, at least we get to enjoy the nighttime scenery out here at the mountainside. Oh ho! Finally come out to play, have we? Figured he'd miss a few. Okay, he missed more than a few. Great. The odds are getting stacked against me, but I can turn the tables on these dung-for-brains with my sharp... Whoa, okay, he sniped him pretty quick. Never mind, I guess. Close call. You alright there? Wait, are you? Ah, you're a Spriggan, yeah? I heard about you from Drusilla. Man, this guy's hair looks very similar to Joshua's, man. Build-wise, they're quite similar too. And you're Kazan from the Longlai branch, yeah? You searching for that newbie too? I'm thinking he's just up ahead. I had the same thought. Great minds think alike, I suppose. Well, since we're doing the same job, why don't we join up? We could share some intel while we're at it. Wow, this is the first bracelet that's been really amicable to us from the get-go, aside from Jin. Sure, 2 heads are better than 1. My help doesn't come free though, so as long as that's not a problem, then I'll gladly lend a hand. Well, I suppose you can't make an omelette without breaking a few eggs. In that case, I'll tell you everything I know. Kazan explained that Gray was training at the Longlai branch to acquire his letter of recommendation. He was serious yet cordial. Everyone who came to the guild with requests held him in high regard. However, I trained with him quite a bit, and every time we fought, his thirst for power was abnormally palpable. He's got some major tunnel vision when it comes to combat. While that quality has helped him get stronger, it's never enough for him. He says he will stop at nothing to get more power. You met Gray in the capital, right? You happen to hear anything about his situation? Nope, I've got nothing. Doesn't seem like he's really opened up to the folks in the capital either. I guess we'll just have to ask him about what's going on when we find him. Alright, we're running short on time, so let's track him down quick. Okay, can we fast travel to the end now? No. We don't need to go that far, it seems. Okay, we're not fighting solo with Van at all, what a shame. Easy as pie. Huh, they didn't even stand a chance. It feels like there are more monsters around than before. I'm sure I don't have to spell out what that means. Nope, it's clear that Gray's not finishing them off, which means he's losing grip on the situation. We'd better hurry before the worst comes to pass. Want to take the shortcut through the animal trail? No, we should hold off on that for now. I'm sensing more creatures from beyond the thicket. I fear the monsters Gray failed to kill may have gathered together. They seem pretty on edge too. Hot damn, you've got some keen senses there. In that case, I'll yield to your intuition. Hey, mind if I ask something? You're from the east, ain't ya? I'm thinking you must be from one of the northeastern tribes. Oh wow, nail on the head. I heard from Drusilla that you had a sharp nose, but I'm still surprised. The fact that you know about the northeastern tribes is impressive too. How'd you know I was from there? 'Cause nose knows. Plus seeing those hunting skills of yours helped narrow things down. I hear a decent amount about the East while doing requests. And I know a little of how to differentiate Easterners from everyone else based on quirks of their regions and tribes. Though I can't wrap my head around why someone like you would become a bracer in the Republic. I don't have some grand reason to share, to be honest. I just got bored of being out in the middle of nowhere. Figured I could make a name for myself in the Republic and enjoy what the capital has to offer, that's all. I'm sure most of the people in my village have long since forgotten about me. Don't worry about them. People are free to live however they want. You're no different. Anyway, back to the matter at hand. I smell trouble. I think Gray's nearby. Yes, he's over by the waterfall, and I sense a monster there as well. Oh, and it's a big one. We should hurry. Roger that. Nope, still can't fast travel to the depths. Alright, solo fighting time. Oh, and down goes the rookie. Ugh, can barely move. I have to get stronger. For sis! Gray, are you alright? Wow, you've hooked a big one this time. Kazan, and you're... We'll chat later. First things first, we gotta take care of this thing. You back down, rookie. Ow, my leg! Change of plans. Kazan, focus on protecting Gray. I'll fry this fishy bastard myself. Understood. Oh damn, this big old fish looks pretty worn down. That newbie really did a number on this thing. I'll just finish what he started then. Oh, fish is going first though.
Bring it on.
Okay, he took out half of its HP. Sweet.
Here goes.
Use a shark boost to get the upper hand. Give them your all.
Bring it on.
So all activating
Time for the main event. Here goes.
Alright, and GG. Oh hey, the Bracer still had it in him to finish it, help us out. Sorry, didn't mean to steal the kill. Wanted the spotlight for yourself, huh? Still, appreciate the help. Same. Thanks, you two. Well, that's a wrap, is what I'd like to say, but I know we need to settle the matter of your pay. You got it. We should go over that with Drusilla. Then let's mosey on over to the guild. You okay with that, Gray? Of course. So I caused a lot of trouble for you all, didn't I? I'm prepared to accept whatever responsibility you require of me. Enough. Don't want to hear any more of that. We want to know why you did it. I get that you have to get strong, but I've seen you working at it. But charging into the mountains at this hour to fight every single monster you meet is insane. What's driving you so damn hard? You're Gray, right? Seen you around Edith a few times. As far as I understand, people think pretty highly of you. You got a bright future. Do you think the immovable Hazel and Elaine ain't gonna worry about you doing stuff like this? I see that you've got some things going on. Not that having a complicated history is rare in the Bracer business. But you have to realize that it's time to man up and talk it out, alright? Who knows? Maybe we can even help. I'm not from Calvert. I'm originally from Le Mans State. Oh, whoa, wait. So you're a junior bracer though. Does the Le Mans branch send their newbies out to train in foreign countries? Even I did my early training back home in the East. Le Mans the HQ of the entire Bracer Guild, but I've never heard of them sending pure newbies out of the country to train. If I had to guess, the folks at headquarters don't know about this. I've noticed I caused trouble for all of you, but I really can't say any more. When the time comes, I'll tell everyone. Even the people back at the head branch in Edith. For now, please don't tell anyone. I see. You know anything about this, Drusilla? Nothing specific, but let's say my imagination is healthy. Either way, I think it's all going to come down to the path you walk, and your determination to walk it. Gray Arnold. Huh? There's something I'm missing here. But I'll just file this away for now. Have we met someone with Arnold's surname? I don't think we have, no. Well, I think we've said enough for tonight. The guild will pay for your time, Arkride. No, I should be the one to pay. Shut it, newbie. You've got a long way to go before you have an opinion on Drusilla's decisions. Works for me. I wasn't happy about taking Mira from a newbie bracer anyway. Anyway, buddy, make sure to try and learn from your tonight's events, yeah? I'm very sorry. Thank you very much, all of you.
That takes care of that.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Oh, we got a crap ton of Mira from that. Still been a while since we've been able to boost Chaos, though. Because I want to see what Mare Chaos gives. Alright, so let's pay a visit to this dojo on the side. Looks like someone does live here now after all. Makes sense, it has been 5 years. I wonder if it's someone connected to Taito or Master. Could be just a total stranger though. Maybe this is a good time to stop walking around and give this door a knock? Yeah, we're all done with the outside stuff. I don't think there are any more blue exclamation marks or...
here this late at night?
Oh, it's this guy that was keeping an eye on us.
You actually came.
Hey, nice night, huh? I don't think I've met you before, but I'm thinking you're responsible for spreading word about my work around. Well, less you and more the guy who lives here.
How do you... you're with them, aren't you?
Damn, he a new guy? Though his reaction definitely says... You got me all wrong. My way ain't black, white, or even grey. I'm not here to interfere in whatever you're doing. I was just hoping to pay my
What are you doing, Van?
Oh, great. Well, everyone's found out about what Van's, trip out. Oh, you followed me, huh? Come on, Van. You know this is gonna happen regardless. They're all worried about you.
We happened to notice you looking over this way earlier today.
You mentioned how you lived in Longlai 5 years ago, so we thought this might be where.
That, or maybe you'd taken a page out of that dumb race car driver's book and this was your local girl's place.
Hell no! Damn brat. Mr. Arkride does not strike me as the proper age for multiple mistresses and the like. And he's not filthy rich like Maxim either. So sorry about that! What's even happening here? Is this some act to get me to let my guard down? Well, no matter how outnumbered I am, you won't get the better of me! Who's this stuck-up bozo? We're really sorry about bothering you so late at night. We won't disturb you any longer.
Oh, on the contrary. By all means, come in.
What? You gotta be kidding me.
Please, stay inside, sir.
No need to be so on guard around them, Cody. They're acquaintances of your sisters, as you very well know. They're also highly regarded by Prince Sharid, Fawn, and Professor Hamilton. I think we can at least afford to trust them as much as the guild does,
I suppose so.
So who is he, and why are you all acting weird? It's understandable that you wouldn't know, Miss Al-Fayed. Yeah, but damn, this is some turn of events. Until 2 years ago, you were the most famous man in the whole Republic.
What are you doing in a place like this? Oh, I knew that mustache looked familiar! This is Rocksmith! What? He's living a humble life out here in Longlai? The heck? Huh?
A love of surprises seems to be part of the job description. Looking back through the ages, the current occupier of my old job is no exception. Still, if not everyone is aware of who I am, then I'd best get to introducing myself.
Former President Rocksmith. Damn, I didn't think he'd make it.
Rocksmith. I am the previous president of the Republic.
I didn't think he'd make an appearance in this game. Holy.
It's a pleasure to meet you all, Arkride Solutions.
Well, at the very least, we could say the guy's pretty humble. Although, to be fair, when we first met him in Crossbell, he seemed like he could easily give, what is it? Osborne a run for his money, in the political sphere if he had the time. Let's see, Ryuga Roran of the Taito School, and Kilika's father. I haven't been able to visit in 5 years, and heck, we never even met. But your student told me to give you his regards. Is Taito another style of Eastern fist fighting? Yeah, it's not as big as the Gecko School, but a whole lot of skilled warriors use it. Yeah, and we've met their top 3 students in it, namely Kilika, Jin, and Walter. The immovable's part of it, and the Direwolf's techniques are based off it too. And, yeah, the Direwolf is also, the murderer of, the person who's lying down here now. I'm no expert in these matters, but that makes it sound quite incredible to me. For sure. Unfortunately, when the head of the school died over 10 years ago, his students dispersed all over the place. Since my own master was a friend of his, he looked after his dojo after that. That's how I ended up staying here for about half a year. Now I see. But the martial art that you know now isn't Taito, is it? Indeed, nor is it the Gecko School, I believe. It was called the Kunlun School? Yeah, it's a school that draws inspiration from both the East and West. My master was Western, but he decided to train in that school, and then he passed it on to me. Fate sure is a funny thing. It feels like fate brought us here too. Still, does the fact that you're talking about your master in the past tense mean... Yeah, he died 3 years ago. He might have been like a father figure to me, but he had a boatload of other students, and not all of them in martial arts. Heard he died protecting one of his more respectable ones. I wish I'd be more able to be with him when the time came, but I guess the least I can do is make an offering for him here. A van? Well, I guess we can join you.
So he is the Roaring Lion's unofficial student. The Spriggan who serves as a bridge between light and darkness. What a fascinating young man. I'm interested in everyone with him too, including her, naturally.
Yeah, because she's her Gramhart's daughter. So, you knew my master and Master Ryuga, Mr. President? I most certainly did. I met them both in my younger years. Though I regret to say the opposites. I regret to say the opportunity to see them was rare after I took up office 12 years ago. Still, your master and I did come together to mourn Master Ryuga's passing. That makes sense. So what was your sort of pops' name? Aaron? Talk about being oblivious. I'm not sure if I am at liberty to tell you that. His name was Gunther Barkhorn. He was a traveling priest for the Septian Church. Wait, what? So he went around doing work for the church? Far and wide, yes. That being his profession is a surprise, though. It certainly is. So how did the priest become a master of martial arts in the first place? Well, he wasn't your ordinary priest, to put it mildly. I was more of an unofficial student of his, but he had a whole lot of crazy official ones too.
Compared to them, I was a total failure, and honestly, way more trouble than I was worth. Van? He sounds like he was a wonderful master and father. That is how I came to be in charge of this residence. I've been living in seclusion here ever since conceding 2 years ago. I visit the capital on occasion, but I spend most of my time here living a simple life, enjoying the springs whenever it suits me. What I would give to have a life like that. Perhaps in 40 years or so you can. Speaking of youth, I ought to introduce my friend here. What? Warrant Officer Cody Macmillan. Oh, police. I see. This is Warrant Officer Cody Macmillan. He's affiliated with Hercules and a member of the Secret Service. Ah, okay, no, that makes more sense that someone from the Secret Service would be here with Rocksmith, probably as a security detail. He is the younger brother of 2nd Lieutenant Kayla Macmillan, whom I believe you met in Basel. Ah, okay, so that's who you meant by sister. Oh, I can see it now. I don't. You're right, they do look somewhat alike. I still don't see it. 2 siblings in the CID, huh? So is Renee your...
He's not my direct superior if that's what you're thinking. Even if he has helped me in my work. While my sister and I at least have some things in common with Chief Ruron, we don't see eye to eye with your friend on very fundamental issues.
Ah, I getcha. What are you talking about? Did we just wander into some kind of internal dispute in the CID? Not quite. I was well acquainted with Cody and Kayla's father. It was a true shame that he lost his life fighting against the Empire, but that was what led Cody to agree to work under me. My father has nothing to do with my motivations, Mr. President. I serve you because I believe this country needs you. You are a far better leader than that cowardly, short-sighted swindler who... Cody! I'm so sorry, sir. I shouldn't have overstepped my bounds. I understand your intention, and I'm happy that you think so highly of me, but you never know who could be listening. One such... Okay, if you look carefully, Rocksmith has the side-eye on Angès there. Besides, the result of the election 2 years ago was entirely legitimate. I can't approve of any distortion of the truth. Yes, but... I'm sorry. Well, I'm not going to wade into that dispute, but I can see you're still a well-connected man, Mr. President. Especially since you were able to arrange this trip for us while spreading word of our 4 SPGs. I guess he did mention Crown Prince Cherit's name earlier. Yeah, and Fawn's. And the professors. Hold on, then the other person who invited us here was...
I'm calling on behalf of Elzheim's Crown Prince Cherit, the Basel Institute of Sciences Professor Hamilton,
This is actually a genuine surprise for once.
the Kowloon Group's Fan Lu, and one other individual, whose name I will not disclose, to extend you an invitation.
Okay, I got the president right, but I forgot to add the former suffix. I would be that individual, yes. I have been acquainted with Grand Prince Salman and Professor Hamilton since my days in office. I also became acquainted with Elder Gien of Heiyue during those days. However, he is a rather frightening fellow. As such, I opted to consult with his son, Fawn, on this occasion. I see. I totally feel you there. Okay, I think we get how we came to be here now. Still got a big question, though. Why would the former president want to speak with a shady spriggan like me, and why did you go so far to do it? I can't picture you wanting to hire us for anything, considering your position. That's a fair point. It wouldn't be a very wise decision, politically true. Yeah, the current ruling party would absolutely take advantage of it if they found out. It would pose too great of a risk. You think he hasn't thought of that?
You are absolutely right. I didn't bring you here to hire you for anything. That said, I'm well aware of the good work you've been doing all over the country. Whether it was in Cray, Longport, Tharbad, or Basel. As you know, all of those surface incidents were caused by Almada. But I believe there are deeper issues they share at their core. It's been 2 years since the war ended. The unprecedented prosperity our country has been blessed with has pushed the problems we have always had into the background. However, they never went away, and their effects are starting to be felt once more.
Well, the Mafia's always gonna be a problem. And it's true that Professor Callahan's descent didn't start with them. Jaeger Corps all over have been getting a lot busier lately. As has Marduk. Perhaps you're right that these deeper issues are beginning to rear their ugly heads. And the one who's guided us to this point is... Huh? Why does she look so gloomy? Huh. Either way, the boost in the reparations provided to the various fields is close to coming to an end. Calvert's real strength is about to be tested. I can't imagine our president hasn't seen this coming either. The monumental change we've seen ain't gonna come without aftershocks, you can count on that. To be sure, they're likely to extend beyond the economy and into the field of technology too. All those dipshits whining about the immigrants are gonna come crawling out of the woodwork like rats again, huh? The same people whose racially motivated acts of terrorism led to the economic crisis a few years ago. That's all worrying to hear.
Worrying, yes, but all of that was also what led me to want to meet with you. We live in highly turbulent times, with countless forces of light and darkness at work in this young republic. But we have you, a group like no other, not heroes of justice like the Guild, nor the CID, who maintains balance on the government's behalf. You work alongside groups on both sides of the moral spectrum, while having your own distinct style all the same. And I can only hope that you will be a powerful force in carving a future for our country.
Well, it sounds like Rocksmith still got it in him to become president again one day. But yeah, this is high praise from, the former president.
You're even craftier than I'd heard.
Though it is motivating to have all of that said about you.
I don't know how much I'll be able to help, but I'm here for whatever you need.
As someone who lives and works in this country, I want it to be a peaceful and prosperous one.
Everyone.
Can't help but feel like you're thinking a little too highly of us. But this is one connection I'd wager is well worth having, even if it might bite us back one day.
I'm glad you feel that way. I can see I was right to invite you here after all.
Well, it's not like this Rocksmith's first rodeo about meeting very special groups.
I hope we can have a long and fruitful relationship, Mr. President. We're more than happy to take on jobs for you, providing you bring them in through the back door. And so long as the pay and profile fit our standards, of course.
I am delighted to hear that. May this partnership serve us well, Van Arkride.
Damn, we got ourselves another powerful connection. Jeez, all this on a holiday. November 14th, 11:02 p.m. Okay, yeah, he was about as sharp as you'd expect a former president to be. Easy to see how he could keep up with Heiyue's elders when negotiating as president. Yeah, see what I mean by saying he could pretty much give Osborne a run for his money? Politically, anyway. Indeed. I believe the two sides worked together to stop terrorists at the trade conference 4 years ago. The current president is a formidable figure in his own right, but the former president has clearly lost none of his skill. Yeah, in terms of stopping the terrorists back then, both Calvard and Erebonia had a big hand in that, and in terms of the forces used on the Calvard side, well, it was Heiyue that put a stop to part of the terrorist events.
which didn't, which was a very politically motivated play on both sides to keep Crossbell down. The current president is a formidable figure in his own right, but the former president has clearly lost none of his skill. I got the impression he's still working with the current opposition party too. Not that it seemed like he had any interest in dragging us into any political squabbling. I agree. I believe he came to us purely as an individual thinking of Calvard's future. I'm really glad I got to talk to him. I feel like I learned so much from the experience. He also spoke to you in private after we were done, didn't he? Oh, I noticed that too. He did, but we didn't discuss anything of real importance. Really now, huh? I have to admit, I was surprised to learn about you working for Arkride Solutions. I can't imagine Roy is none the wiser of that fact either. Okay, if you need any more evidence, this is the definitive one now. About Angès' relationship with their yeah. You know my dad? There we go. Evidence slayed. The concrete evidence. Well, I mean, you know him in a professional capacity, obviously, but you make it sound like you're more personally acquainted. I suppose it makes sense that you wouldn't know this. But before establishing the Patriot League as a party, Roy was part of the Republican Party just like me. The two of us were on very friendly terms indeed when he first delved into politics after leaving the armed forces. I also knew your mother. I even remember meeting you when you were still a baby. I had no idea. I'm not ignorant about what happened in the election 2 years ago. So much scheming went on behind the scenes to remove you from office. And the man responsible for it all was... That's just how the world of politics is, young lady. The 23rd president of the Calvard Republic that came of it has brought us unprecedented prosperity. He is also standing tall as a force to be reckoned with, for better or for worse, in the current world in which we live in. Besides, nothing in politics is inherently good or evil in the present. Morality is solely for history to judge. All we politicians must do is ensure that our fair republic is deemed right. Be that through leading it to greatness or offering an alternative should our leaders lose their way. Such is the life of ones in our position. Mr. President? Yeah, it seems like Rocksmith probably knows some shady stuff that the current government's going on with.
All that said, you just leave the burden of politics to us adults for now. I would rather you keep your focus on what you want to achieve.
Then I will. Thank you, Mr. President.
She looked like she's had a big weight lifted off her shoulders. Huh. Oh, there you guys are. You're up again, huh? Did you come to collect us? Yup. I'm very sorry that we took so long. Don't worry about it. We had a good nap between us. You had to be up early today too, didn't you? You should probably hit the hay yourselves. Can't argue with you there. You guys good to head back to our rooms then? I know I am. I might pass out as soon as I hit the bed. And now I get to sleep with Angès and Feri. That's right, we did say we were going to do that. We won't all fit in the bed at once though, so we'll have to take turns. Oh great, we're getting some nighttime discussions too, huh? Oh, Genesis time already? And Van Cypher? What? Yumé? What?
something going on at the waterfall? Oh no, this is a mysterious mist.
An enemy attack.
It's just like in
No.
Longport.
What do we have here? A paranormal being? Oh, but there's more at work here than that.
So is Yumé going to be missing this morning from the get-go? Or was she still at the inn? Oh, the mist is still active. Oh no. Whoa, I wonder why it's so thick. Great, fog. Oh, right. There was fog out in Longport when his friends were...
I can't find her anywhere.
Okay, Yumé is missing.
Maybe she's gone into the boys' room?
Huh? What's that all about? What's up?
I don't see her.
We heard what's going on. She hasn't been in our room either.
Nor is she anywhere in the communal area.
What? Who isn't? What's going on? What's all the noise first thing in the morning? Wait, where's the kid?
I'll check just in case. Yumé hasn't been in your room, has she? She was supposed to be sleeping with us, but when we woke up, she was nowhere to be found.
They checked with the inn staff just in case, but they were told that Yumé hadn't been sighted anywhere on the premises. After learning this, they decided to split up and search the town. We're gonna head out now, but I want you to stand by the inn in case anyone tries to get into contact. If you learn anything from the police or the guild, call us right away and let us know. Understood. I'll see if I can find anything on the Orbital network while I wait. Please, do all that you can to bring her back safely. Oh, we will. Alright, oh, Judith's joining us, I see. She's one little troublemaker, isn't she? Maybe she's just had so much energy she decided to work it all off? Doubtful. She seems too well behaved for that. Yeah, her mom's brought her up right. I'm sorry for dragging you into our problems again. We're kinda ruining your vacation, aren't we? Not at all. We spent a lot of time together yesterday, so I'm worried about her as you are at this point. Thankfully, I don't think it'll take us that long to find her with this many people. Those two robots, Theo and Zeros, was it? Seems like they'll be a big help in the search. Yeah, the sensors those things have are something else. If she's in town, they'll find her. In the meantime, we're gonna go around asking people if they've seen her, just in case, and see if we can find her that way. Do you have some useful app on your Zypher that'll help find her? Nah, it's just something's up with the holo I use. She just stopped responding to me this morning. Can't even get her to appear now. Oh, Mare's finally shut up? That's weird. Something might have happened overnight. Anyway, let's get to work. Okay, got it. Oh wait, I need to put these on first. Judith joined the party. Van's holocore was changed from Mare to another holocore. Oh, we just can't use Mare for the time being. You could change your holocore, yeah. We'll do that now before I, end the stream for today. Yeah, we're not using AIM, no way. Lore, Arts Power, nah, we're not, art-oriented with Van here. Could go with Gap. Or Purcell. Purcell is, really strong. You know what, I'll give Gap to Van. Possessed Yumé arc? Is this what it is?
Although, I've been streaming for quite a while now, and I think this is a good stop to end today's stream for the day. But yeah, welcome to the stream, Dare Bolson. How are you doing? Yeah. We'll leave the next day of Longlai to the next time I stream. So thank you everyone for watching, and everyone that'll be watching in the future, and I shall see you all next time. Take care of yourselves and have a wonderful evening. Tomorrow will be Fire Emblem as per usual, so I'll see you then if you're interested. Otherwise, next week it'll have to be for Trails. Actually, one thing I want to check, does Judith have the guest tag? No, she doesn't. So that means she's going to be working with us for the chapters in the future too. Alright. Take care, everyone. See you next time.
Alrighty.